Turn your background off.
I'm about to hold on.
What up? What up? What up? What up? What's up, Callie? Can y'all hear me? Shit.
Yo,
What up?
what's
What up?
up?
What up?
What's up? What's
What
up?
up?
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing on this good Monday?
Let's go. Money making Monday. Let's go. Everybody good.
Is it money making Monday?
Hey, MAGA making Monday. Let's go. Make this motherfucker MAGA again. Let's go.
Look at you. That's him, y'all. That's him right
Yeah,
there.
yeah, that's him right
Oh,
there.
bro, don't do
That's him
that.
That's
You
right
him
there.
know
right
who I
there.
thought that was?
That's him. That's Bayou Black.
That's
I
Bayou
ain't gonna
Black in
do it
the
like that, but
flesh.
that looked like Michael to me.
He said Mysterious Mike got you beat all up in them titties. You know what? She is the originator. I would never take that from her. I got the idea from her.
Oh man, they
Hey,
heard
Wavy
that.
gang. Yeah, they. I think they heard us.
Wow. Let's go. Hey,
I think they
Republican or
heard us.
Democrat, we could all get along with that. We good.
But what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We came to give y'all this political Monday. You know how we do. We be in the background every damn day. It seems like talking about these good old politics. So we came to bring y'all a little something. But I gotta give it to y'all real quick. Let me show you what your president told us.
Starting on day one, we will end inflation and make America affordable again. But the word affordability is a Democrat scam. One of my top priorities will be to quickly defeat inflation and make America affordable again. I don't want to hear about the affordability. We will make America affordable again. We're going to make it affordable again. You know, there's this fake narrative that the Democrats talk about affordability. Affordability is a con job. We will target everything from car affordability to housing affordability. You know, this whole thing is, they use the word affordability. It's a Democrat hoax.
But he said he was gonna make everything affordable. That was like the promise that he ran on. And you cool with him not keeping the promise by you, Black?
I'm used to motherfuckers not keeping promises. I ain't no president that kept a promise to me since they been in there.
So what make him so great to you?
Cause he's sticking by what he said running. He didn't change. Like to me, a lot of people change when the odds and adversity get against them and they go in and I want to apologize because I said something some people don't like. But with him, he not only stick his foot on that fucking neck, he twist it in a little bit. And I fuck with that, you heard me?
Even if it don't do nothing to make your pockets great or your policies that you believe in great, you just like fuck it. He say what the fuck he want to say, and I'm rocking with it. That's it.
Guess
You just
what?
want a hype
We gonna
man.
keep it
You,
MAGA
you want a
moving.
hype man. That's all.
Kelly, he got a song. He got a song. Bring
This,
up.
this for everybody, you heard me? All my MAGAs that tap in, you heard me? Put them M's in the chat. Uh, Guess what? Hands on your knees, bitch, voting for me. Yeah. Don T got them voting for free. Yeah. Nigga, we letting everything roll out this bitch. We good. Get it to a few views and a few likes. I'm gonna drop a whole track about Don T for y'all. I got it for free.
Now y'all see the coon ass shit I got to deal with in the background.
We
Support
This
the
shit
still
channel,
get
slime
man.
approved. Don T slime approved, you heard me?
no dog for real. For the last 20 minutes, he been in the background making songs and shit about making.
Hey! My boy
He
Drake.
got
Hey
a
Drake,
whole
what you got
album
over
over
there,
there.
Cali?
Hold on, I wanted to show y'all this as well. What you feel about this, Callie? Hold on, is he gonna
How
play?
about this new one they have? Their new star, Crockett. How about her? She's the new star of the Democrat Party, Jasmine Crockett. They're in big trouble. But you have this woman, Crockett. She's a very low IQ person. I watched her speak the other day. She's definitely a low IQ person. Crockett. Oh, man. Oh, man. She's a very low IQ person.
Somebody said the other day she's one of the leaders of the party. I said, you got to be kidding.
Now they're going to rely on Crockett. Crockett's going to bring them back.
I love it.
For
Yeah, I
U.S.
love it.
Senate. So
I
I
love
think
it.
that's a great, 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 great idea. What you think? What you think?
Oh shit, I
Who,
love it.
me?
I love it. No, no, not you, motherfucker. Me. Okay, I love it. Okay, because
Kevin
Judgment
Drake
Crockett
must be
is
on his
bad
Jasmine
as fuck.
Crockett time right
She
now. He coming
bad.
to the
She
meeting. He
bad than a
feel like it,
motherfucker,
huh?
nigga. We
Okay.
need more like her. You feel me? Smart, sexy, and ain't taking no shit. So I love it.
Would you like my takes on that, Miss Toya?
Yes, what you think? Why you
Hell
say, hey,
no.
Mississippi
Hell
Slime, how you
no.
doing?
I'm gonna just keep it all the way a beam.
Mimi?
I understand what he's saying. He don't really have to say she have a low IQ. I would just tell her listen to the questions that she's saying, her responses, and it'll speak for itself. But I'm firm on that shit. You ain't want to listen to that Candace Owens. We don't want to hear Jasmine Crockett. She was stealing money just like everybody else.
She was
How was
not
it? How was
stealing money. How was she stealing money, Black?
Now look, I ain't in a bank account and shit like that, but I'm just saying I know it don't cost no $1 million
you just
to
saying a
fly
bunch of
from Florida
bullshit? If
to
you don't know
Texas.
what's in her
I'm
bank
gonna leave it
account,
at
nigga,
that.
you need to stop talking, nigga, because you don't know what the fuck is in her bank account.
Black, she wasn't stealing money. She used that money for her security and hotel stay while she was campaigning for other campaign people.
So you needed a
So
million dollars to do that. We
it
could have put
wasn't
that
a
on the
mi-
snap. We could have
it
put that on
wasn't a
snap.
million. It wasn't a million. I think it was like 75,000.
Oh yeah, that could have went to the ACAA. We could have put something on there.
What about that ballroom though?
What about that plane
Oh,
though?
that's paid for out of
Yeah.
pocket. I did my research on that ballroom.
What
My
about that
man Donald T,
Argentina
the only
money?
president in history paying for that out of his pocket, and he don't take checks. All these other presidential people took all the money from y'all, didn't give you shit. Donald
No.
Trump told them keep the money, and now it's still a problem. I don't know what to say about America. The Somalis done robbed you for $2 billion. Ain't no outrage, none.
Barack Obama paid for
You
his
stu-
changes
you
to the.
you
Barack Obama
stupid
paid for the
people
changes to
fucking
his
rob
fucking
you
White House,
because
bro.
you
What are
didn't
you
like a
talking
man
about?
based on his
Hold
color.
on, hold on,
Is
hold
that
on,
not
hold on, bro. Hold
racism?
on, hold on, hold on. Barack Obama paid for the changes out of his own pocket as well, bro.
Oh, he
That-
orange. He orange. He tan.
I just don't
I'm
I
just giving
don't
you the fact.
I don't like the fact that he done gave away a plane, been gifted a plane, and none of the things that he said that he was gonna do as far as helping America be great, as far as our pockets, is happening. Like none of that shit is
What is that
happening.
ballroom doing for you, bro?
I look at it
Are,
like
are
this.
you ever gonna get to
Maybe
go
it's
to that
not
ballroom?
financial he was talking about he was going to give America. Maybe he was going to make America a happier place again. Maybe he was going to make it a place where your kids can go play in the backyard and you ain't got to
Or
worry about
maybe
shit.
he lying like a motherfucker. How about that?
But he got
I
time to
get
do
tired of all
shit
this
like
pie in
this.
the sky bullshit, nigga. Where my $5,000 from
What
Doge,
is that?
nigga? You want to make America great? Give me my fucking money, nigga.
But he got time to do shit like this though. You know what I mean? Making sure that all these 592 books by black authors have been banned from the Pentagon run schools and libraries according to Onyx Impact. So I feel like things that is doing ain't really helping us for real. Y'all on that side are kind of waiting on some trickle down effect that's never gonna happen. And that's scary that y'all keep pushing this narrative when what he's saying is never really gonna happen. Like
It's not
only
scary.
thing
It's
he's doing,
ignorant.
yeah,
It's
and
ignorant.
then his pardon. You see his pardon? No
What is
president in history has abused the pardon power line like Trump. He's already handed out more than all recent presidents combined, over 1,500 and counting. And one
and
of those people, what happened?
can we say that half of those were African Americans?
What?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Where you get that research from,
Hey,
Black?
same place, same place.
Hey, can we say some
Half
of
of
those
them
were
way more.
pedophiles?
Hey,
So some of
so
those were
to that little
pedophiles
fact
that
in
he
the little
let out
screen,
too,
keep
right?
that up there for me. Keep
Hold
that up
on, hold
there.
on, hold on. Some of those were pedophiles that he let out too, right?
Oh man, look at you want to
Oh,
pull
okay,
up
yeah,
all
they were.
nice and
Yeah, they
lofty.
were. Yeah. Yeah.
Because they black Mississippi swine. That's why. Because they tell a black story. You see, Maya Angelou is up there as well.
I'm gonna tell you the real
That's,
reason why they doing that, because a lot of them books was hitting on bullshit. We don't want to hear all that split
what?
America up. We don't want to hear that shit. We're gonna keep it real. Some of them books, I'm gonna go through and find out 591 of them books, and I'm gonna show you which ones we could have kept and which ones should have stayed where they at.
I think if an author put a book out and it made it there, why did he make it his business to remove it? Like, what is the importance of
Because it's
that shit?
divisive. It's divisive. It's gonna go sit there and cause a ruckus in a riot, and we trying to bring people together rather than split them apart.
What?
Yep.
I guess
That's
that's
what
what deporting brown people is doing for
you
America.
fucking right.
It's
You fucking right. We know how to double down on brown people out this bitch. Get them up out of here. We ain't got time for this shit.
nigga, your ass. You better be lucky you got that motherfucking military clearance, because if you didn't, nigga, you would be on the chopping block just like the rest of the brown people. You better watch your ass. You might be next.
They
You
ain't
see,
doing
they
that.
going after Somalians, they going after Haitians, they going after Mexicans. Everything brown got to go. But them
I got one question for
Europeans
you,
and all
Toya.
that shit, they can say, what's it?
How did they get over here?
Hey, dude, what?
Who let them in? Who let them in? Who let them in uninvited?
They was not let in uninvited. They were very much invited. Some of these people have asylum here. You know what I mean? Some people have different programs that they entered the country on. Now it's a small group of people that did cross the border illegally. They
A
have to
small
go. That's true. But the
cause
people that
27
came
million
under
small?
Biden's Trump, huh?
27 million people is small?
A part of those 27 million people are people that came here under the Biden plan program, the fast track to citizenship program. They came under that, and now that your president done came and undid that fast track program, now all these 27 million people went from on the path to becoming a citizen to now you're strictly illegal. That's like if you went to, just say you went to Africa, Burkina Faso. We talk about Burkina Faso. We
Hey, I
just say
fuck
you
with
went to
him though. I fuck with him.
right. They are allowing Americans to come over for citizenship right now. It's free of charge. You can go over there, right?
And
But
your ass
just
gonna go
say
straight to that same man.
but say this. Just say you took that opportunity and said, yeah, I'm gonna go to Burkina Faso and I'm gonna help build that country and I got all these great plans. And Abraham Traore, the president, ends up dying. Just say he ended up dying, and a new president came and took his spot. And that president said, "Fuck what the Abraham Traore said. All y'all Americans got to get y'all ass up out of here. Y'all now are illegal." That's kind of what's happening to these people here. They know
Oh,
how many people are illegal because they let them over on a program. Same thing, like if you was in another country and they just stripped your fucking program that you was in, you will be in the same situation as these immigrants are here in America. That's basically what's happening. It ain't
okay.
that all of them 27 million people just crossed the border and said, I'm making this my home now. Nah.
So do you not remember the term caravan? Where people were getting on anything, even inflatable beds, trying to get to America?
Nah, I don't remember
All right, cool. Let me break this down for
That caravan shit
that.
was made up, bro. That was a made up crisis
you.
by Donald
Oh,
Trump.
Dre can talk. Okay. I got one for you, Dre. Let's get you to talk on this. So you don't find it odd that Joe Biden let most of the immigrants through during election time or the build up to election and
That's
then
not
gave them
true.
the right to
That's
vote?
not true. That's not true.
Okay.
Joe Biden and Barack Obama deported more people than Donald Trump did.
Oh, did they? So what's the problem that we doing?
The problem that
It's
y'all
the
doing, y'all just chasing,
inhumane way
y'all
of
chasing.
it's the inhumanity that they are doing it in, and half of these people ain't even really illegal for real. They're not
Hey,
criminals for real. They getting up going to work. They added to the taxes that we pay as Americans. It's a lot of them versus just illegal criminals.
okay, I got a a good analogy for you. So, say we go to work every day, we get a traffic ticket, we don't pay the ticket, we don't go to court. They then issue a bench warrant for you to come to court, correct?
Yeah, if you don't go, yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Hey man, If it's rules you apply to and you got over here, snuck over here, came legally, you got to come to the process and talk to me. Just because you got a house and a job still don't make you part of this place.
You missing the point that they were invited. A large group of people were invited. A large people was invited.
Okay.
Just
They
like we are
invited
being
so many
invited to other
people.
countries.
They invited so many people that the black vote don't even matter no more. If y'all don't go out and vote or not, they can still get their agenda off. That's why they not coming to y'all rescue
You
like
know,
That's
they
not
used
true because
to.
illegal immigrants can't vote.
Man,
right.
that's okay. Okay.
They
Um,
can't
uh,
vote though.
That's what
Okay,
I'm
let
telling
me ask you this. What you feel about this, Black? That's us down there in the bottom because I screenshotted this while we was on the phone. But what do you feel about this?
you. Trump
Trump
says 2000
says
will be given.
2,000 will be given.
I like that, man. That's something, bro. That's letting you know, hey, man, maybe not right now, but shit, keep fighting. We got you a little push in the summer. Kids gonna be out of school. Hey, we're gonna cover that. We're gonna cover their food. We're gonna cover their back to school shit. You go from there. It's something. It's at least an attempt. Now, if he would have gave you nothing and then waited till the election, then gave you something, I might look at it with a little question mark. But he trying.
Kelly, what
Uh,
you think?
can I? Do y'all really want to know what the fuck? Where the fuck is the $5,000 from Doge? Where the Doge check at, bro? Where the Doge check at, bro? I'm tired of all these promises and pie in the sky and all this bullshit. Put the money in my pocket, champ.
Man, look, bro. It's a process. I feel like if you didn't hold Barack Obama and Joe Biden and George W. Bush to all those same shits, don't come now trying to debo Donald Trump and again you some money. When the COVID came through, we had more stimulus through this bitch than a little bit. Now what you
Look,
got?
okay.
Now what you got?
Somebody said a tariff rebate check, they giving us some of our money back. Okay, and that's what I think.
Appreciate
It's to me, it's all planned out for real. It's a plan because all right, I've said I would give you the money. I said this way before the summer, so I said that to keep that in your mind. Now the summer, he said before the summer. It's right before midterm elections, right? So that's just kind of like buying the votes. Like, okay, I know midterms gonna be kind of fucked up for the Republicans because all these Republicans are supposed to be retiring or they not get trying to go for re-election and all that shit. I feel like because they're gonna be struggling during midterms, that's the reason for the $2,000 to kind of keep that fresh on your mind going into the voting booth. Like, yeah,
Is nobody listening to the words that are coming out of my mouth? Where is the Doge money? So again, if you didn't get the Doge check, what the fuck make you think you finna get this check?
the same
I'm just
reason you
saying.
got
I'm just
hey,
saying, bro. I'm not following the shiny ball over there across the street, nigga. I want
the
that Doge
reason.
money I was promised in March. Where's that at? Now, when I get that, then we can talk about this two bands. But until
The
then,
reason
nigga,
why
I don't believe
the
none of that
reason
shit.
why we will never see anything from Doge is because Doge has collapsed. Like the money that they spent more money on the program Doge itself than they actually found in missing money. So that program is kind of finna be void if it's not already a void situation. So the Doge money ain't never coming. That shit they
Who?
said,
Listen. I'm not. I didn't run on Doge. The
oh
orange
yeah,
motherfucker did. I want my check. I don't give a fuck where it come from. So at the end of the day, again, it's another broken promise, right?
yeah.
For 6 months ago, we was hearing about $5,000 Doge checks coming. Where the fuck my money at? Okay, now y'all sitting there putting some shit up talking about $2,000 is coming next, nigga. What? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool
who
me
was the
twice, nigga. Shame on me.
who said
Right.
$5,000 in tariffs? Who said that about the Doge shit?
No, that's what Donald Trump said that he was gonna give a $5,000 rebate check for Doge. He
All
said
right.
that early in the year,
This
but Doge quickly done collapsed, and I know that shit ain't coming, Kelly. You just gonna be waiting and hollering and screaming.
all right. This where critical thinking gotta come in at. If he told you to stick your thumb up somebody else's ass, would you do that? You gotta
You
understand
probably would,
what's
Black.
involved.
You said whatever the
You
president
definitely would.
say.
You definitely would.
Hey, bro. Fuck it. Put a glove on it and turn that some bitch sideways. We're gonna be all right.
After they deport the Migos, they arresting hella people in the black communities. We can make a bet on this. Oh yeah, I believe that's why they picking
I
so
don't
many.
believe that. I don't believe that at all.
Those
If
at the back
anything, with
page.
them worrying about how many black people he done bothered since, how many black people you done seen since you done been, he worrying about
It
other
was a whole
colors.
it was a whole apartment complex in Chicago that was raided at 1 o'clock in the morning, and it was no immigrants in there. They was all black people. Had them people locked up in customs.
What
I
they
mean, had
doing
them
at one
people locked
o'clock
up.
in the morning in the streets, in the trap house?
They wasn't in the streets. They was sleeping their nightgowns. It was children and women and babies and everything ripped out of their apartments in the middle of the night
See,
on
look at
some
how the
ice raid
Republicans,
type
look at how
shit.
this nigga is spinning the narrative though. Just because it's a black neighborhood, you expect niggas is out on the corner. That's what's wrong with y'all, bro. Y'all
If
got a fucked up perception about what black people doing at 1 o'clock in the morning, G.
And you a black man, black.
okay,
Y'all,
that's what
we
I'm saying.
gotta
I
say
get
black.
it. I ain't finna be biased to niggas. I know, man. I was young, bro. Listen, when I was on that Democrat side, I was just as crooked as Jasmine Crockett and Hakeem Jeffries. I was taking every fucking thing that somebody gave me. But I understand that wasn't helping the person on side of me by me being greedy. So then I swapped parties, and my life's been better since.
That's not why you swap parties, but I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you make it.
I
I'm gonna let you
appreciate it.
make it. Why is
People
Cali
like Dre
dress so
swap my
big?
party. People who think they had a college degree and know more than me made me swap my party.
Okay, there we go. No,
Oh, who said them white people ain't on your side? I'm gonna stop
that's
you
not
right
what you
there.
said.
I'm gonna stop you right there. Hold on, let me get in this chat. You see this?
Get his
Say
ass,
the white
chat.
people ain't on your side.
Turn
Go
his
read
ass up.
American
Let's go.
history. Since we talking
Yo,
about
off on
American
his ass.
history, since we talking about American history, do you know that the first white man helped a black man abolish slavery? Do you know that in your history books, or did they tell you to burn those as well? Because see, the whole shit is the Democrat Party got you brainwashed to think that every man that's not fucking black is your enemy, when that ain't the truth. When your own fucking people are coming at you, let's look at it like this: just in the community. I'm not worrying about a white man coming to blow my fucking brains off after I cash my check. It's one of these niggas who's standing on the fucking corner that ain't done nothing.
I ain't worried
Facts or
about
not?
no nigga coming to
Facts or
chase me
not?
around for my check, bro. I'm not worried about nobody. That's the difference between y'all and me.
I'm
I'm
keeping
not
it
worried
real.
about
I'm
nobody
keeping it being.
at
I
all.
don't see white people doing
Nobody, my
enough
nigga.
shit like that. I'm not doing that. I see more of my
Hey,
own race
And
doing
sister.
stuff.
I'm especially not worried about my black brothers and sisters, bro. That's a fact. So that
I,
again, that shows where your bias is, my nigga.
I'm
Because you
not paying
scared of black
right.
people when you go cash your check. That's a you problem, nigga.
They made
Mm.
it like that though, Dre.
Hey, Kimberly.
Ain't nobody made it
Why
like
did they
shit.
even have to abolish slavery to begin with? Them white people sticking together while suppressing everybody else.
Hey,
Why did they even have to abolish? Okay, so are you saying that you wish slavery was still a thing, or what?
I
I
wanted
feel
my
like
own theater, nigga. I wanted my own water fountain. That would have been good. Now I gotta share and shit. We ain't gotta do that. I had my own line in the store, niggas only. I was cool.
you're right. Reflection. Both Democratic. I feel the same way. Like Republicans and Democrats have both done things that are not something that you would want to look up to as a party. But
We'll give you that.
when it comes to me picking a party, it's like what? How does your policies affect my day to day living? This whole
Mm.
MAGA shit is affecting my day to day living in the worst way. So like, yeah, I
How?
can't jump on. You want me to tell you how?
How is MAGA personally stopping you?
Now you know I couldn't enroll in my insurance until December 3rd. When normally it's November 1st through December 17th for open enrollment.
Now we did
But
have a government shutdown during that time as well.
we
So
had, of course, we had the government shutdown due to them not wanting to vote on the subsidies that keep the insurance rates down.
who is them?
The Republicans.
Okay. Now who signed on with us at the end?
What?
Who signed
They
with the
signed on with y'all to open the government back up. Not
Hey,
what? Yeah, did they even vote on the subsidies yet?
Yeah.
Because
And you
that was
heard what
supposed to be
AOC said,
happening.
right?
No,
AOC
the
said
agreement
this.
the agreement was black that we would a vote on the subsidies would come to the congressional floor sometime this month. Like I think it's supposed to be this week. They supposed to be voting on the subsidies or whatever.
I'll give you that, Toya. Like you say, we wanted to give y'all a 2-year extension of the plan that y'all say y'all hated. So we'll do that for you. We're working on that.
No,
But every
your
time we want to
president
give
hates
you
it
something,
because Obama came up with it. That's the only reason why it's a problem because
no,
Obama came up with it.
it could have been anybody though, Toya. That's a bad deal for the American people because the program
Hey,
went
man.
up once the money
Hey,
ran
King
out.
Alex. Miss Parker, you could. Hey, Miss Parker. So both parties work together whether you want to accept it or not. If you're in their crowd, you're fucked. The more people on government assistance in Republican states, most Democratic cities have a lot of corruption.
Thank you, and I'll take that. I'll take that. A lot
It's
of
kind. He kind
Republicans.
of. Go ahead.
No, you good. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, Black. Go ahead. Go off.
No, I just wanted to say, hey, you're right when you come to the point of Republicans abusing shit that they really don't need. They really Democrats, but you know what? They don't want to take that label, so they side Republican, which I can't blame them. I really can't blame them. The biggest part with us came with, like you say, the subsidies, which the simple facts. Once that money runs out, then what? And you can't tell me with 12 years in a Democrat politically run office that we ain't have money set aside for that. They spent more money trying to get Donald Trump accused of paying a porn star rather than trying to
So
seal
what
this shit.
about that 40 billion for
No,
that
no, hold
plane?
on,
That
Dre.
that
Just hold
plane
on.
money could have went to help
Let
these
me make
subsidies,
the
bruh. And y'all
you see?
buying fucking
Hey, I
planes and
got
shit.
you. There
That
you
could have helped
go.
the subsidies.
There you
Building
go.
that ballroom could have helped the subsidies. Don't sit here
That's
and cry and bitch and complain when this nigga's doing all kind of goofy ass shit that ain't helping the American people, bruh. Miss me with that. You gonna have to go
listen.
somewhere else with that bullshit, bro.
This man ain't asking taxpayer for a motherfucking dollar. This come out his pocket. That's the difference. That's why it ain't no problem with the ballroom. My
And what
niggas
about
say
that plane?
300
And what
mil.
about that
I
plane?
What
got
And what
it.
about the
about that
plane he
I
gave
Argentina
the
got
money?
old
it.
girl?
What about that Argentina money, nigga? What is you talking about?
Argentina. We go from a ballroom to Argentina. You throw the ballroom up
No,
there. When I
Didn't
tell
that
you we
nigga buy
got
a
it covered,
plane?
it's a problem.
Didn't he buy somebody a goddamn plane? Like
yeah, he
nigga,
gifted the
these
plane to
niggas is wasting
somebody,
money,
Didn't the Saudis get him a plane?
and then we
which
paying.
is
You know, he
also
like to go
illegal.
golfing,
Which is also ill fucking legal.
Mm, but
and
The
you
Democrats
know
Saudis give
what?
your
drive that
president
shit
a
Hillary,
all the
plane. What
time.
if it
Listen,
has a bug in it? What if
right?
it's got
Listen,
it? What if it explodes? What if it's the tro? It could be
but listen.
anything.
We
That's
could
why
go
you
back to
don't let
what
no
you said.
foreigners give your president no shit like that, bro.
But y'all
Like you
took
guys
money
are
from
fucking
Epstein, though,
goofy as
right?
fuck,
Hey,
bro.
where that energy was when y'all was taking money from Epstein? 89% of the money he fucking sent
Hey,
the
where that
Democrats
energy
to.
was when Donald Trump was hanging out with Epstein for 10 years
Oh man.
for
Now we
free,
talking about the money.
for
Listen,
free,
listen. You want to
for
talk
free,
about
nigga.
relationships? I'm talking about the facts, the fucking money. The money trail goes. The Democrats took the fucking money from the man. Trump paying out of pocket. That's the deal.
And Trump was hanging out with him for 10 years for free.
Hey, look. The point of the matter is
hey
this:
Vato,
we
The
how
all
point
you
of the
equal.
matter
doing?
is that Trump was hanging out with the nigga for free while he had a fucking child grape ring going on, nigga.
My
Like, what
shit.
are you talking about? What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
Plus, he was getting them
What's up,
kids out of
Vato? How you
Mar-a-Lago.
doing?
What up? What's the word? And plus, he was getting them kids out of Mar-a-Lago. What you think about that?
So when
Trump.
Trump stopped him and told him he can't fucking come over there no more, what happened? You can't do that
Unless,
shit here,
but
my
that's
nigga. You
after
gotta
he got
stop.
the kids, right?
Huh?
Nigga, 10 years too
That's,
late.
Hold
But
on,
that
Dre. Let him
Mar-a-Lago,
finish. Let him finish.
right.
What you said?
let him finish.
That's 10 years too late, huh? It's really 20 years because they started hanging out in the 1980s.
I got a question for you on that. Was he not hanging out with Hillary Clinton? Was he not hanging out with Bill Clinton? Was he not hanging out with Oprah? Wasn't he not? He was on the Democrat side ticket from the jump. He didn't like how the shit played out, just letting Hillary take the shit without a vote, and he went to the Republican side. So just for the record, Donald Trump was a registered Democrat before he went to the Republican side, and it went no problem with him. He went to everybody hood. He was at everybody party. He wasn't fucking racist then. But now, since he on the other side of the political map, you want to paint him as a racist.
No, he
That
was
strike me
racist.
as
He
low
was racist
IQ
then
right
as
there.
well. Him and his
Nah,
dad was
that's
holding
low
out. Him
IQ.
and his dad wasn't renting to black people in New York in the 80s. That's before he
Listen,
became a
that,
Republican or a
so why
Democrat.
they still
So what are
hanging
you
with him in
talking
the
about? That
90s?
don't make no
Listen,
motherfucking sense,
if he
nigga.
put people out in the 80s, Dre, and they're still hanging with the 90s, what that say about them?
Who is they? I don't know
Oh,
who
Oh, see,
the
everybody out
people
the
that
thing
he
is
put
hood.
out.
though.
The
Every
people that
bitch
he
named
wasn't written to
Democrat.
wasn't hanging with the nigga. Epstein was hanging with him. That's the whole point of
Hold
this
on,
whole
but the
shit.
thing,
He was hanging with Epstein. That's the
the
Oh,
whole
thing
keep them
point
is,
facts,
of this
Toya,
whole
them
shit.
facts. Them facts. He was a
hold on. Let me
Democrat
say
before he was a
something.
Republican.
Let me say something because y'all kind of jumped off. He was the reason why him and Epstein fell out is because Epstein stole one of the young girls from Mar-a-Lago. He stole from Donald Trump one of them young bitches and took them to the Epstein Island, and that's why they ain't cool no more. Oh, he done fell off. That's why they not cool no more. Now, when it comes to what y'all was talking about, hold on.
Yeah, when
Wait,
shit
wait.
get hot, nigga, hey, look, that nigga connection
He
get weak. I'm trying to tell you, that nigga,
he
the
fell
connection
off.
get weak as fuck when them facts start coming out, my nigga.
Yeah,
Hey,
he
so,
stole
so,
that little girl.
so
So
you think
that's
that's
why they
still
fell
about
out. Not because Donald Trump wasn't with the shit. It's just, nigga, you stole my little bitch. You know what I mean? Like, that was my little PLG, and you stole her from me and took her to your own island when she was supposed to stay her young ass at Middle-Lago. So, yeah, Vato, you was right about that. They
wait,
are
so
stealing the
so
bitches
so you really believe that's why they
from
fell out?
Middle-Lago. All the presidents were presented to be presidents here. What?
That's just somebody
Oh
said
yeah,
so.
and then about him being racist. Remember when Hulk Hogan said, "Yeah, they cool. Niggas are cool to hang with. You know, if they got some money, but I don't want one of them niggas marrying my daughter." You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's cool to take a picture with you. You got just as much money as I have. We partying, we kicking it, we doing all this shit. That's cool. But nigga, you ain't finna bring your nigga ass at my damn dinner table and sit with me and my family. You know, this is for outside photo ops only. So I think he is very much a racist, and I think he do shit just to appeal to the black people, so he don't seem as racist. There go black right there. Now
Yeah,
he
if
don't
he's
feel
not
out.
racist, why is he trying to
Oh,
remove
there you go.
slavery out of the museums? Like, why does he want to
Did
erase
y'all have
history?
anything to say about that,
Is my shit working? Hello?
Kelly J? Trump is the reason the Central Park Five
Yeah, I hear
Museum
you,
was
fam. I don't
vandalized.
think she can hear us. Toya, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear y'all. Hold on, let
Oh,
me
okay.
drop down and come back.
Yeah, Bato, what's up? Go ahead. Go ahead. Finish your point, G.
Hey, hey, Bayou Black, if Trump not a racist, I'm starting to think Trump like your stepdaddy. But look, why is Trump trying to remove slavery out the museums? Like, why is he trying to erase that dark American history out the museums? Like, he don't want to see about that shit. He don't want to hear about that shit. Like, why is that? Like, do you agree with that?
All right, cool. No, I think black people should know their history. I think they should also know the truth as well. History is made in the winter of the wars. His story. So all this shit that they've been feeding you in the books been due to the European people. And on the slick, we trying to tell you. Well, I can't speak for what he's saying. Me personally, when you do your research, a lot of this shit we take as facts just because we read it. It's not actually factual. That's the difference between fucking learning something and gaining knowledge on it. So just because the mainstream media then told you that, oh, he a racist and he this and he that, and people run with that. So if somebody was to come to you right now, I just met you, and they be like, hey man, that's a yeah, he a fuck nigga. Based off my conversation, which I can't go off of that. You came in here and you spit your shit, and I go for that. I'm not taking nobody else's word for how I'm judging you. So I feel like a lot of people, rather than have their own opinion, they hive mind because they don't want
Him
to
and
be.
his father refused to rent the black people in the 80s. That is a fact. Now, would you consider that a racist or is that something somebody told you?
Fuck no, I can't say that because if white people wanted to come to my shit right now, hey, it wouldn't be best for you to come here. That's just personal preference. I can't tell this man what to do with something he spent his money on.
AKA
So
racism.
Dre, if somebody came to your house right now was like, hey, we finna let as many people in this
Listen, bruh.
motherfucker as we
Listen,
want,
listen.
you gonna let that slide?
That's called racism.
Hey, you can call it what you want. Niggas like
But we're
racists
not
because
real
I'm
you
giving
raised
you
estate
on
the
Trump
agents.
now.
definition of what
You,
it is. It's called a racism.
We're
but I'm just
we're
saying,
not
you on this
realtors.
man right now for the same racial reason.
We're not
Say,
realtors. We're not in the business of renting to people. When you're in the business of renting to people, you one thing you're not supposed to do is discriminate off of their skin color. But y'all go
Hey
ahead.
man, hey, that's true, Toya. But if that's the case, why Tim Wall let the Somalis take the $1 billion? It's a lot of corrupt shit that goes on in politics. And I ain't just finna sit here and paint this one
Tim
fucking dude.
Walls has
Just
not been
hold on,
convicted
wait,
of
just hear
any
me out.
crime.
I'm
Tim
not finna.
Walls has not
All right,
been
whatever, bro.
convicted of
You right.
any crime.
You
When he
right.
does, let me know. Until
I
this
got
point,
you.
he has not been arrested.
Let old boy talk again.
77
Now
people
he
have been
doing all right.
arrested. Tim Walls is not one of them. So stop throwing that bullshit out there, bruh. It ain't gonna fly.
It's cool. You can sit there
yeah,
and
no,
all
I'm
you want. When people do their research on Tim Walz and Ilhan Omar, you will see what's going on with the Somalis, and you come back and tell me. Just
right.
because you
I'm
don't want
glad
to
you
take the
brought up
time to do your
Somalians though.
research,
He
what happened?
called
What you
all
say
the
about them?
Somalians garbage. Somalia is a little country in Africa, and he said all the Somalians are garbage. You don't
Now I
feel
don't
no.
agree with that. I'm not gonna say I agree with that. You don't agree with everything somebody say. I'm my own man.
Oh man, you just advocating for his policies though. Like what he do, he doing the right thing or something.
All I'm gonna
So
say
you
is
don't
this: what
understand.
did the
He is
Democrats do for you
MAGA.
when they was in office? What they
He is
did for
MAGA
you?
to the core of him.
To the core of my G, nothing. Because what the Democrats did for you for 12 years. 12 years, you had eight for Barack, four for Joe Biden. Trump won one. So out of 12 or 16 years in America like this, and we're gonna blame Trump for it, you got me fucked up. You wrong. You wrong. You've been Democrat your whole fucking life, right? What they done
The
did
thing
for you.
is, though, under every Democratic presidency,
We ain't
we
finna
have
put it
gotten
on there because
better.
they can veto. The
No,
president can
no,
veto whatever they
no,
want.
no, no. Hold on. Listen, let me tell
Did
you.
your
Under
president stop January 6th, bruh?
every president, Democratic president, has gotten the economy back where it needs to be, only to be followed by a Republican president that make the
Not true.
economy
Not
No,
take
true.
that is
dips. And
true. That is
No,
true.
it's
that's
not.
That's been
true.
the case for
Barack
the
had
last
two
50 years,
terms,
bro.
nigga.
Bro, that is 100% true. For the
All
last
right.
50 years, Republicans
Nigga,
been
we
fucking
talking
shit
about
up,
the
and
last
Democrats been
16.
coming in
Listen,
and cleaning
you
the
did
shit up.
that math,
That's
right?
a
The
fact.
last 16 years, 12 of those have been Democratic. You're telling me
Right.
12 is more than four?
We're telling you in that 4 span, he's fucked up more than 12.
Man,
Yes.
that's crazy.
Yes.
That's
In that
crazy.
four span,
That's the
he's done more
delusion you
You got
damage
to
got.
than
That's
a,
the
remember.
than a
delusion
12
you
can
got.
fix. Yes.
You got
And
to
he done got an
remember that.
HBC. Hey, this man that got HBCs more money than Barack Obama, but we don't talk about that though, right? We
No,
don't
because the
talk about that though,
HBCU,
huh?
when you talk to the HBCU directors, the first time around, they never got the money. So I don't know if that's the case
Man.
this time around. I haven't seen any reports like that. But the first time around when Trump was getting all this notice for the HBCU shit, nigga, I went and researched it. The directors were saying they didn't get not one dime of the bread. So is this a publicity stunt or not? I don't know.
I look and said he
Just like
said
that
they
Mr.
said
$2,000
Singular,
you're gonna get next
he
summer.
said they
Just like that
received the
next
money
summer
on my
2,000.
research.
Just like the Doge 5,000. It's all smoke and mirrors, bro. The only motherfucker he giving money to is the top 1%.
So my
That's
question
it.
is this: how you expecting someone with the beliefs of what Donald Trump got to work with somebody like Dre if no matter what he say they'll never agree on?
Nigga ain't gonna never work with me. That's why we not gonna agree.
So that's my point. So at what point do we say you shut the fuck up and mind your business? I'm gonna do what I want. I
You
want
can do
the
that. That's
people didn't
fine. Do
vote
what
for
you
you.
want. Just
Listen,
make
the
sure it's
people
legal.
didn't
Because
vote
if
for
it ain't
you. That's
legal,
my
your ass
big
gonna
shit.
get burned.
Hey, what your boy at the bottom? I got a question for him. If half or 51% of somebody voted for somebody to be president, why we don't acknowledge that? Why so
What you
much
mean? That
resistance against
Because Kamala Harris got more votes.
you?
We
Fucking
already done been
crazy,
through this
man.
a lot.
You out your
she won
fucking
the
mind.
popular vote.
She
Check
won the
your
She
popular
crack.
vote.
won
Check
the
both of them for
popular
crack.
vote.
I
She
ain't
won the
doing
popular
that.
vote.
Drugs.
Nah. We
Drugs.
ain't on the topic you want to be on.
Drugs.
Now you tap dancing and
You
running and
out.
shit, nigga. Maybe
You
you
out.
need to shut the fuck up.
Are you serious, man? So Joe Biden had more votes than all of them combined. The
No, we
only
didn't
reason
say
the votes
that.
didn't listen,
I
the only
said,
reason Kamala Harris didn't have Joe Biden numbers is because we stopped that fucking voter ID shit. You can't show no ID or no legal shit, you not voting. Joe Biden let it slide. That's how he stayed in. That's how that went.
bro.
Say
But it's cool though.
Do
everything
Like
he
you
you
know
say,
said.
that?
man,
No,
I'm
hold on. Let me
still,
get this off. Let me get this out, bro.
I
Hold
still
on,
help
hold
my
on,
neighbor.
bro.
If
Hold
y'all
on,
needed
hold on, hold
anything,
on,
I
hold
still
on.
got you, bro. I got you.
Trump's own election official said that the Joe Biden election was the safest election in the history. That's from
What?
Trump's own man. Trump's own man
Hey,
said that.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I know. Yeah, it's crazy,
I'm
right?
not
When you
gonna argue
listening to
with
that
you. I'm
Fox
not gonna
News
argue
fan
with
and a
you because
nigga slap
whatever
you
I'm
in
gonna
your face
say,
with
you
the
gonna
truth,
say something.
it's some real shit. It's some real
Hey,
humbling
look,
shit. I know.
you know
I
what's
know.
funny to me? You know a lot about Donald Trump, but you don't know nothing about the corruption going on in the Democrat Party, or you just choose not to speak on that.
Ain't
He the
nobody
only
been
one fucked
convicted.
up in
Who been convicted?
politics.
Hey, who been
Is he the
convicted?
only one fucked
Who's
up in
been convicted?
politics?
Who has been convicted? Where the charges at?
Man,
Where the arrests at?
Kamala
Who,
Harris
who in
convicted
jail?
more niggas than
Who in
Donald
jail?
Trump. Let's
Who in
talk
jail?
about that.
Where the
Let's
charges
talk
at?
about that.
Where the charges at?
Man, look, I ain't gonna
Y'all
do that.
good at
Let your boy
screaming
go
and
back and
all
talk.
this
Hey, I'm gonna
shit,
think.
nigga.
okay,
Where are
listen,
the
hold
charges?
on.
Let me light
Where
my
are the
pipe.
Okay,
arrests, nigga?
let's put it. Listen, let's put some context to this. You said Kamala Harris locked up more niggas than Kamala Harris was a prosecutor for her state. So if a case came in front of her, it was her job to prosecute under the laws in her state. She didn't come up with the laws and say, I'm finna prosecute all these niggas. Those were cases that came on her desk that as her job as a prosecutor, she had to get the conviction for those charges. But she also put in other measures for convicted people that had been convicted. So when they got out, they had programs to get
She
into
did.
for to
She
get
did.
back into society. So don't just put it out there like she was down for locking them niggas. She was doing her job and she was good at it. Obviously, you know what I
I tell
mean.
you
Those
this.
cases,
You go ask the people that she locked up how good she was. You go ask the one she ripped from their family for fucking 7 grams of weed. You go tell them that she was just doing her job.
listen, I know people in Texas that get locked up for weed, you know, because it's not legal. It's not it's not legal to have it at all. You have to really go to court and fight a case and do all that shit. It's been happening for a long time. Do I think people should be going to jail for weed cases? No, I think that should be banned across the United States. But that's an old white man that got drugged the weed as a federal drug to be prosecuted because he didn't want white people and black people to hang out together. That's a true story. So it don't have nothing to do with Kamala Harris. It got everything to do with the government that put that law in place to lock niggas up for having weed.
Okay. Why didn't Kamala Harris win?
Because people weren't ready to serve under a black woman, I believe.
So
Because
so
everything
your
that Donald
belief is
Trump was
because
doing.
of her color, we wouldn't vote for her.
She didn't
Yes.
fucking win because Russia did that psyops on the American people and got Trump in office.
I
Oh,
think all
let's
y'all
go.
correct. I think all y'all
Oh,
Let's go,
correct.
okay.
Bartho. Let's go, Bartho.
Go.
I don't be wanting the one to say that because when Trump said it, we was like, look at this bitch ass nigga, da 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 this, woo, woo. I just kind of like, all right,
Right,
she lost,
right. Yeah, right.
time,
I don't ever want to be like them goofy ass niggas crying election foul,
but
but
at the same
hey,
time, that's what I feel like. You know, even Elon Musk said he knew 4 hours before Trump won that he was going to win Pennsylvania. So how did you know that? You know, and Donald Trump be running his mouth so much talking about he knew a guy that was so good with computers in Pennsylvania, Elon Musk. He was praising him. You know what I mean? So it's like you throwing it in our face, but what can we do about it? What can we do?
All
We
right,
know
cool.
you didn't win that shit fair and square.
If Donald Trump was that bad, why they ain't got him out of office yet?
Listen, I don't know. He was that bad. Somebody said, how did Biden win?
because they don't got no backbone, and Donald Trump is the type of
Oh, we
person
know
that'll
how
turn his
Biden
support
won, nigga. They let
that'll
the
turn his
immigrants through this
supporters
bitch.
against
They
you.
let the
Whoa,
immigrants
whoa,
come
hold
through this
on,
bitch
bro.
like a
Shut the
limo
fuck up
line.
while I'm talking, nigga. Hold on. Let me finish what the fuck I'm saying, bro.
Nigga, you
Like
the
straight
first
up.
motherfucker
No, I
interrupting
don't give a
somebody,
fuck
but
about
I'm gonna
none of that
give you that.
Republican
I'm
shit
Hold
gonna
you
give
on,
you
talking
that.
y'all,
about, bro.
y'all, wait, y'all. Don't get mad at each other.
I'm heated, nigga.
Don't let that heated shit get you fucked back a slap, nigga. You got me fucked up around here, nigga. Look. The reason why Kamala didn't win is like they said. Don't nobody want to serve. I mean, I'm not gonna say nobody, but most of the country is afraid to serve under a woman, and let alone a black woman, and that's a fact. So, I mean, it is what it is. But
You
she
think
did get
Michelle
more votes.
Obama
She
would have
did
won
get
over
more votes
Kamala?
in the end. She did get more votes in the end, and that's a fact. So you call it whatever you want to call it, nigga. The electoral college
Why
is
she
flawed
lost then?
because the electoral college is flawed, bro.
But I'm just saying, if she got that many more votes, you think the electoral college would have slipped somewhere for her? She lost every fucking swing state known to man, nigga. She the first one to go
The
over
fact that it's
everything.
dependent on swing states that don't bring nothing to the table is the fucking problem. That's why the
Man.
electoral college is flawed, my nigga. We got
But
enough
but that's the
technology to
same
do
one that
one.
got Joe
We got
Biden in
enough
office, though.
technology to
That's what I'm
count all the
saying.
votes.
That's the
We got enough
contradiction
technology
in
to
you,
count all the
Drake.
votes.
That's the
Count all the
contradiction
votes.
right there. Joe Biden win the motherfuckers is cool. Kamala Harris lose, oh, it's bullshit. Which one fucking is it? You just can't take what the people say. This is democracy at the
No,
end
bro,
of the
you're just
fucking
not
day, man.
nuanced enough to know what's
Majority of the
going on,
people
bro.
say they
Trump had
want this
help from
shit ready
Russia when he was
wrong.
cheating. Go
That's
read
why
the
I'm
Mueller
arguing
report.
with niggas. We good.
Trump's first run, he had help from Russia. It's in the Mueller report. It's like
Yeah, that's
1,000
Stop.
pages. It's like a
Stop.
thousand
Stop.
pages for you to read and digest, right?
Hey,
Those are
that's
called
why.
facts.
Listen,
Those are
listen.
called facts. So
Hey,
you can go
I'm
look at
glad
them
you
whenever
said
you
those
want
are
to, my
facts.
nigga.
I'm
They're out
glad you
there.
said that. Hey, I'm glad you said that. Because Coleman's sitting right up there now, got to testify about that shit, that they colluded to fucking do that under Barack Obama to help Hillary win. Shut the fuck up with that, man. Go learn your facts.
Jim
Stop saying
Comey,
shit other people done
Jim
told
Comey
you, bro.
testify.
You better
Listen,
learn your
Jim Comey
facts, bro.
testifying because the Republican
Whatever.
Congress called him up there.
Somebody say
It
speak
ain't
on it.
because of nothing of merit. It's because there's a bunch of Republicans up there trying to put on a show.
What you mean a
and
show,
that's
nigga?
like
Barack
her,
Obama,
Drake.
the reason the Epstein files couldn't come out.
What?
What?
Facts. Facts. Yeah, he
No,
appointed the
that's
Wait,
not.
motherfucking
That's
judge.
where the fuck you
Listen,
get that
he
from?
appointed the judges that locked it up. But you
no, no,
want to
no, no,
talk
no.
about Russia. But we
That
don't talk about
black.
that.
Black. That is not true. That is not a
That
true
is true.
statement. They were.
That is
Hold
true.
on. They were in court proceedings while Obama was in office, and the files could not be released. It was
Man.
legally impossible for them to release them
So
under
why Joe Biden
Obama.
couldn't release them? Hey, why Joe
So
Biden couldn't do it?
so out them 20,000 emails that just got leaked by the state, they had Barack Obama name all throughout that bitch.
And if they
No,
did, we don't see it. If they did, we
no.
won't
They
know
had.
about it. That
Yeah.
No,
nigga
So
they
the
still
answer is
behind
didn't.
us.
no.
You think
The
we heard
answer is
about that?
no.
No,
The answer is no.
no, that's not true.
Hey, my question is this: if Donald Trump name was through that bitch, they'd crucified him by now. They would have been hanging
His
his head
They
name
right
they
was
now
all
are.
walking
throughout
through the
that shit.
state.
His name is all throughout that shit, and they
All right.
redacted so much of one
Look, this
page.
is
Like
the
they was on.
alternate reality these niggas live in, bro. This nigga said if Donald Trump name is on the Epstein list. This whole shit is about Donald Trump.
Why he ain't in no
Like,
trouble,
what the
Dre?
fuck are you
Why
talking
the
about, bro? Like,
Democrats listen?
what the fuck is you talking
Why
about?
Oh, he
you
said
talking
it
about the
wasn't
facts, but
illegal.
we telling you 89% of the money went to the Democrats from Jeffrey Epstein. But you telling me that the
Hey,
Republicans
where
did
the fuck
what?
did he even get the money from though? Like, what money is you talking about, and where did Buddy get it from?
Hey, that ain't on me. You know where he getting it from? These kickbacks and subsidies that they talking about with the Democrat Party. He was sponsoring them,
So the
and they was
Democrats
giving him a
gave him the
kickback
money.
on the other end.
So he got
That's
the money from
facts.
the Democrats and then gave it back to the Democrats.
Facts. That's how this shit roll. Because he was getting more money from the Saudis. Listen, he was getting more money from the Saudis. He was getting more money from Prince Andrews and all them boys. So hey, look, you give me this money,
Yo,
I'm gonna kick it back to you, and we're gonna
Mic
funnel this.
check,
It's
mic check,
money
mic
laundering.
check.
It's a
yo,
gang,
you can
nigga.
hear me?
They need to be
Yeah, I
fucking
can hear you.
Rico, boy. The
So
Democrat
he
Party
didn't
need a
get the
Rico
money from
charge.
Israel, the same motherfuckers that Trump do all they bidding.
Man, don't say
Epstein did
nothing
not get
about
that money
Israel.
from Israel.
Israel in bed with the Democrats, nigga. Don't do that. We ain't doing that. Trump don't
What?
fuck with Israel like that. We don't do that. Cut that out, man.
Trump don't
Why
fuck
y'all
with
gave
Israel
all that
like
money
that.
to Zelensky? Why you gave that money to Zelensky?
Man, because we overthrew their government and fucked Ukraine up in 2014.
So you step.
Mm.
So I got
Let's
another.
go,
What?
Pato.
Hey, why they got that money? Why Barack got that money to Afghanistan?
What? Say, why
Yeah,
did
in
they
the
fund
plan.
9/11? Why did they send the money to
So
the
we're gonna
terrorists
skip
across
Barack
the
Obama
planes and
giving them $1 trillion on a fucking unmarked
say,
airplane.
first off, Obama was not the president before 9/11 happened. They was giving money to Afghanistan before 9/11 even
We
happened,
talking about
and
when he was in
used
office. I'm
our
talking
money to
about when he
get
was
our
in
fucking
office.
power.
Nothing else. When Barack was in office and sent that money to Afghanistan in cash, nigga, they
They
for the
was sending the
terrorists.
Taliban. They still sending the Taliban money till this day.
Hey,
What is you
I'm
talking
finna
about?
kill you
Trump
right
still
now. Watch
spending
this. Check this out. Why the Democrat Party funded the KKK?
Uh-uh.
money.
Now shit
Hey.
get quiet. Come on, keep it real. Joe Biden spoke at that nigga funeral. Let's talk about it. Now we
Say,
quiet. That's
how
yeah,
is Trump
fucking
cool with
right. Look it
David
up.
Duke?
Go fact check me.
How is Trump and David Duke cool?
Who? What you mean? Joe Biden was at the nigga funeral. Joe Biden spoke at the funeral and say he a good man. Go look it up and tell me I'm wrong. I'll never say nothing else on the internet again if I'm wrong. Joe Biden say this a good man. But 81 million people gonna vote for this nigga. But you tell me I got Trump syndrome? You got me fucked up.
Hey, that be his nail in the coffin. That be his.
Hey,
That's it.
first
I
off,
That be
know the
his
David
truth,
nail
Duke,
in the
nigga. The
coffin.
KKK
David
was
Duke
funded
is
by the
still
Democrats,
alive.
nigga. I know that
David
much.
Duke is
I
still
know that.
alive. Trump and David Duke is locked in. And Trump, I believe, said that the biggest child trafficker in history was a terrific guy. I remember he said that.
Yeah, he did. He did at
Waiting on
first.
that.
He's a
Sponsored
He
by
terrific
did.
guy.
the Democrat Party. Sponsored. The KKK, nigga. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. The Democrats didn't even want slavery to fucking stop. Go do your
But
research and tell me I'm wrong.
yeah, but
I
it was
want
a
that shit.
party. That's why I believe that's why King Alex came up here because I seen him mention that in the chat. King Alex, what you came up here to say? How
Yeah,
you
nah,
doing?
this shit been fucked up since the 1870, bro. This is a corporation,
Hey,
bro.
1894, you right. Hey, I respect that. Keep going.
When y'all, I ain't gonna lie, if y'all get a chance, it's on YouTube. It's called "A Man Who Built America." You would just see how fucked up this shit is. Fuck
Facts.
the party. These niggas, bro. It's about making money. Like UPS, FedEx, Coca Cola. Them just some of the few. Home Depot. They the ones that come up with the laws. Them Fortune 500 companies. So
Mm,
really, the shit we you gotta put pressure on them. These entities.
right. Because the U.S. is a corporation when you come down to it. This is a business.
Then think about the niggas who founded America, bro. They was the worst people in Europe.
Mm,
That's why they
they
came
got
over here.
kicked out. They fucking got kicked out. This nigga didn't come find fucking America on accident. He got kicked out where the fuck he from because we didn't want them ideas. We don't want to tell kids it's okay to be fucking women at 3. We don't want fucking men running around with dresses. You gotta go. Niggas was already over here. They was
But I ain't
already
gonna
over
lie,
here.
for both parties, they got some sick ass people that's in
Thank you.
office.
I
And if
give you
that shit
that.
ever
I
get
give you that.
exposed, it's
Now
crazy,
I
bro.
give you that. I give you that. I believe both parties have done horrible things. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Right.
because right now they
Right.
trying to make grape mental illness. When I feel like personally, anybody that's convicted of that need to get unalived or castrated
Who
so they
trying to do
can't live
I
that?
agree
anymore.
with that.
Who trying to do that, KJ?
The politicians, they trying to
Who,
do that.
who trying to
They
do
want to
that?
turn it to a mental illness.
The
Which
Democrat
one?
Party, keep it real, the Democrat Party, because Republicans don't fuck with that. We don't fuck with that. I'm gonna stand on that. We don't fuck with that. You do that
Say,
shit your
you
ass
go
off.
hard behind this party shit.
Then you got,
It,
man, look at the all
that's
the
what
little
I'm
laws that
telling
they
you, man.
passes.
Because the party that you fucking with, just come over here and we're gonna run the game plan to you. That's it. Just come
I'm
talk
not
to me.
part of a party. I'm an independent. I think
Well,
both sides is fucked. You talking about Anglo Saxons? They identify with the British that came and conquered this motherfucker to begin with. The same people that you talking about who started this shit with the British colonies is the same people that your big homie identify with.
Mister, I am telling you that niggas was over here from jump. It ain't about them. Once we learn our history and come together, see, look, the party shit's what divide us. That's why we can't never come together. The
Y'all,
Somalis didn't come over this bitch and click up and they ain't say shit and took $2 billion from you in Minnesota. So picture these other fucking states that they didn't got rich out for. And you mean to tell me I can't get 20 niggas and make a meal?
Why
You
y'all
mean to
wasn't
tell
talking
me I
about the
can't trust my
Somalis?
own
Why
nigga
y'all
to
wasn't
make a
talking about
meal?
the
You
Somalis
fucking
six
right, I'm
months
going to
ago,
the
bruh?
other party. I
Why
want to go
y'all
to the
why y'all
party.
just now talking about the Somalis today, bruh? Why this
Man, fuck
Somali
this.
shit coming up?
Hey, you
Why
almost
you
made
wasn't
me
talking
get in
about the
trouble,
Somalis two
bro.
weeks ago? I was on the live with you 2 weeks ago. You ain't said shit about no Somalis.
I,
Well,
And now
fuck it.
every
I
That's what
know,
we
goddamn
them
word
talking
that come
about
out their
now,
mouth is
nigga.
some
them
Somali.
That's the
They
one we
got you
talking about.
programmed, nigga.
them
They got you programmed, my nigga. You on a
Somalians is
yo-yo. They
them
just yo-yoing
Somalians
your ass
doing what the
all around
Venezuelans
town, nigga.
doing.
You
But
just
at
used
the
to
same
everybody
time, you
getting
can't
something
really
but
blame
you.
them. You can't really blame them though, because they would go over there to their country fucking up shit and let them come over here for refuge, and then Once they start getting acclimated in American life, they start doing what we do, and shit, they get scared of it. Them niggas
Now
is
we can't do it
overpopulated
though,
up
but
here.
that's what I'm saying. We can't come together and do it.
Bro, our own people, we still 3/5 of a human. That law ain't never been
That's what
reverted
the
for us
fuck
to
we
have
should be
full rights.
fighting
So
for. That's what I'm saying. So
the
as a
13th and
this what the
14th
Now
point
I
Amendment,
is.
do
man.
believe that
This,
we should be
this,
fighting. That shit that
this
we
what
should
I'm
be fighting
passionate about.
for.
That's what I'm telling you. If y'all party fuck with helping y'all so fucking much in civil rights and why we still three fucking fifths? Why? If I'm gonna be three fifths over here and not give a fuck, I might as well go be three fifths over here and be everything, nigga. I'm
But
good.
then, hey, but bro, the same time as a specific religious group of people, they the ones that's in power. And tell them people lose their power, financial power, everybody really fucked. Cause I ain't gonna lie. You got the Anglo-Saxon Europeans, and then you got the other ones that claim their religion. They do not fuck with each other and they go at it all the time.
Listen, bro, I'm gonna tell y'all the realest shit I can tell you,
You
nigga.
want
If
some
you
shit
want,
though? I like that
if you
right there
run
though. Keep
around
them
here
dudes
thinking that
around.
you 3/5 of a human, then nigga, you are.
You
And that's
got
a
Yeah,
right.
fact,
so
bro.
I'm saying though,
This is
I'm
20.
not,
This is
I'm not,
hold on,
no,
bro.
I'm saying as a
That's
law,
This
the
is
bro. I'm
rule
saying
book,
I'm,
2025.
Brandon. Ain't nobody
Niggas
just
got all
saying
the
that. That's the
opportunities
rule
they can
book.
ever use,
we
bruh.
not talking about
Niggas got all the
opportunities.
opportunities that they
I'm
can ever
saying
use,
something.
bruh.
I'm
Niggas
saying that
need to
some,
take advantage of these
bro,
opportunities
I'm
instead of
not. I
talking
don't
about we
think they
3/5 of a
bro.
saying
goddamn
that.
Look,
human, bruh.
you from
Like
California.
I don't
like,
think
come
that
on,
they're
bruh.
saying
That's
that's
You
what.
Like,
from
come
where he
on, bruh.
from.
California,
That's
I
right?
where he
don't. I
from,
don't
bro.
think. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't think that's what they saying. I don't think that they're saying that they think we are three. They saying that the higher ups in the law books is saying
Yeah,
we still
that's all.
consider 3/5 of a human. Not, oh, I think I'm 3/5. No,
Yeah,
those are things that we need to
yeah.
be trying to fight for change. Like, yeah, we sitting up here
Right.
talking, but we need to be trying to fight to change that in the law books so that we can make progressive steps to be heard when it comes to politics. You know what I mean?
And
Because in that black and white, it say when I'm looking at you and I'm talking to you about shit that I need, if y'all that law book say I'm only 3/5 of a human, that automatically push out anything that I say I need. It's out the window.
You're right. You ain't even a fucking
and
whole person
I
for
don't
me to
think
listen
y'all
to
know
what you
this
say.
though, but them people, them pill people, like I ain't gonna lie, they on the decline. So the sporadic shit that they doing is for a reason. Like they feel like they can come back in numbers. Like even in Europe, bro, the birth rate is super low.
They're becoming the
fatality
minority
rate is
now. We
high
can
with them.
keep it real. We
Yeah,
can keep it real. They dwindling
like I ain't
out.
gonna lie.
We
Most
tapping
most of these
everything out
cities,
this bitch, nigga. We good.
hey, peep this though. Look, the FBI director is Indian. Most of these cities, like a lot of them Indian people finna come, nigga. They really the biggest population. Like they
Mm,
shit is up there. They about to
mm,
come and take over. It's finna be a whole
mm.
nother, little regime. But they gonna use them as far as they gonna consider them white and they gonna be able to control shit still and them
Man,
mingling with each
you're
other.
not gonna see no policies for no Indians. You're not gonna see no policies
Hey,
for no black people.
You
Vato,
seen
hey,
it,
bro,
trans.
look.
They made fucking. I ain't gonna
Hey
do it. I'm
Vato,
sorry, y'all. My
hey,
bad. My bad.
I was at my niece school last year for a graduation. I was just sitting
Whew.
back listening. Like, look, hold on. All of the kids in the class, all of them said one thing: we want to be police officers. Like all of the kids, and I just, like I said, I just listened to them say it. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Like they only 5 years old saying this shit, so they parents are already putting it in their head. Like, hey, if y'all want to be able to do this, when you get older, you need to go do this. They understanding from the shit that they didn't do because they into taking like different shit. So they already raising their kid like these motherfuckers are raising their kids up to put them in position. The same thing with Hispanics. When them Hispanics start getting into political power, they don't want that shit, so they start passing laws so they can't.
Right. Right.
I
Yeah,
All the
wouldn't
so
believe.
policies we're
I
gonna
wouldn't believe
see
that
is
what
to
my
save
son
the
just.
white race. That's it.
I ain't gonna lie,
All,
y'all gotta
all
look at this the stats though. Like like it's like this, like the Indian population gonna go up supposedly by like I want to say like 1,500%. I know the Hispanic is like 2.5. It's gonna double what it is. Everybody shit is on the up and up except for white people. Just being real.
right, because they fucking lazy and they don't want to put in no fucking work. Right.
That's what I was
Yeah.
saying during the campaign. Is that when they was trying to end like abortion and all that shit, and I was like, it's not really more so about us black
It's about
people.
them.
It's to save them
Black
Right.
people
because
not gonna ever
they,
stop fucking. Let's be
yeah.
clear on that. Like they ain't gonna
And we
never
don't
stop.
really have abortions like that. Like, some girls that have abortions or whatever, but it's not popular to be like, oh, I'm gonna go abort my baby in the black community. But
But
Like
they will.
hold up, hold. All right, I'm gonna keep it to
everything they
myself.
put
Don't
in
worry
place
about it.
to try to deter us is coming back to bite them in the ass. Like like I said, as far as like same sex state people going to go do that mass, like it's a lot of them. They're not having kids, one kid household. Like you, how you expect the lineage to go on if they only have one kid, and then that kid might not even like a different sex. They might like the same sex. So that's it. All this shit be about numbers, bro.
Oh, true. I agree with that.
All this shit be about, like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I worked in California. I was surprised. Like I was working up in Long Beach. All of the Hispanics I work with, them, they was all conservative Republicans. I was surprised too. I'm like, God damn. Like shit, I would expect different. This California coming from Texas, I'm like, man, this shit crazy. I asked them and shit. After they said that, that was the end of the conversation. Like we ain't never say nothing else. Cause I know that where they was gonna go with that.
Shit.
Hey Hassan, welcome to the panel.
I
What
got
up,
one quick.
Toya? Salute everybody.
What's up,
That's
bro?
that's that's that Stephen Miller shit. That's your big homie best friend, Stephen Miller.
Mhm.
Oh
Hey,
shit.
then like Vato, like out there where you from in Louisiana. Louisiana still damn near getting ran like by the mafia and mob, like the shit that they go through. Everybody else, they didn't progress with that shit, fool.
That's where Bayou Black at. He in Louisiana.
Yeah, that shit still getting ran like it's by the mafia and shit. So it's a lot of shit that's fucked up, and they don't want to get rid of them old ways.
Shit, that's how the city is. The city, all the commercial spots, at least in the French Quarter, are all owned by them
Okay,
type of people, them
I got
groups.
a
Yeah,
question for y'all right now. So when they came up with the Constitution, they had the initial people that came here, which was us and them, and the Indians and whoever else was here. All the new people that we come in and let them get a vote, say they start winning everything and they get more rules and power than anything that we want to say over here. So say we get a bunch of immigrants and people from different countries and they become the majority. And now they want to bring what's on the east to the west. So Sharia law and all of that. Would you be okay with that? Would you be okay with another person from another
Wait,
mm,
what immigrants though? Because the Migos was here first. If you
that's what
ask
I'm saying.
me,
I'm cool with the Migos. Me and the
no, you
Migos
can't say
slide.
the
We good.
Migos.
We
You
saying the
can't even
Indians.
say that it was just native. It was native. The natives that was here. Don't say Migos
but
because
they have a lot of they have
that's
a
a
lot
compilation. If you
of
go to
Hispanic
Southwest, if you
people
hey
that are
Vato, you
Indian.
from Honduras, right?
Yeah,
Y'all got different color. Everything from Central to South America is in the Caribbean is different color people. It's a color caste system. That's how they
Right.
determine
Because
who
they
they
got
is. You go
black.
to Southwest Mexico, you got people as us dark skinned people that's down there. They just don't tell them about it. Like it's a fear. It's a fear about this shit. And then, like I said, the Europeans, the Spanish, they had to control over it.
We
Like if
we
you want to be honest,
not
when
going
they was
Spanish
found in
though.
Texas, when they was
But
found in Texas, when Mexico had it, they didn't want slavery in Texas, but they joined the Union. And then when they joined the Union, they decided to stay with slavery. Like
mm,
they picked slavery, so that's how they ended up going into the what was it, the Confederate.
mm,
shit. That's how they even got Texas. They had to use slaves to go get that shit.
facts.
Hella slaves how to go get
But let
Texas.
me bring this point back to you though. So say you get a Madani or Ilhan Omar, one of them really to the we have presidency now. We no longer want to do the Constitution. 51% of her people voted for her in America. And they no longer want to do with the Constitution. They want Sharia law. Would you be okay with that?
But this the thing over here.
Madami
Uh,
can't run for presidency.
No, I'm just saying hypothetically, you get majority of them, like you say. It started with us. We talking about us in the Constitution now. The people who was here initially, this who built the house. You start getting people who shit didn't build nothing over here. They get enough people over here to tell you, hey man, since this America and y'all technically make the rules like this, by the rule book, once we get a majority of the votes, we can run shit how we want to. Now, with that being said, I'm asking you, would you be okay with that if they no longer wanted to do the Constitution?
Man, this is a Christian country.
yeah, hey, Vato, I was about to say that they scared. This what America is scared of that. And what most countries, bro. You got to, and the religion, like the Muslims, bro. They the reason why Europe was advanced as was it with the Ottoman Empire, bro. Like they was advanced and taught them things that
So
they did
you're
once they
okay
took it
with
in.
so
But when
you're
y'all
okay with
speak
the
on
Constitution
Sharia
being
law,
removed?
Hold on, when y'all speak on Sharia law, I ain't gonna lie, y'all above my head with that because I don't know what Sharia law is.
It's just their rules. We'll say their religion. You no longer want to go off the Constitution. We'll just keep it on, hey, morals. We believe this. If you ain't praying in this and that, and women will lose a few rights, and it will become like it is in other countries
So,
across seas.
so what you think a mission? A mission was they brought missions to Africa to teach them how to pray, and while they was teaching them how to pray, they took their land.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Hey, you can't do that. You can't do that. You got to let them keep their resources. If they don't know what they got, you tell them.
But at
And
the same time, science
they
and
took
math,
advantage of them. They're taking
the
advantage.
essential things that we use, science and math, that come from them, and they have
Who
to
sent
use
them
that
over
every
there though?
day.
I want to ask you this: who went over there? It ain't like we went over there. They sent the people that they appointed to go over there and promote their agenda. And like you say, it's bigger than them. It's on Israel and the other stuff. That's what they going out for. That's why they want to keep certain stuff under wraps. But I was just curious about that. Lo. It's like it's like, hey, we promote all this. Let's do this on the Democrat side, but what happened when they get the majority of the voice and they don't want to do nothing that you believe?
Shit, the
Bro,
shit you
that's called a fear tactic, bro. That shit
No,
ain't gonna
that's
never ever
facts.
happen, bro.
They in
That shit ain't
office
gonna
right
never
now, Dre.
fucking
Listen,
happen,
they
bro.
in
I just
office
sat
right
here and
now.
listened to y'all
They
talk,
dream
and now,
already
bro,
been
you keep
made.
jumping
I
in on
come
my
from
shit,
another
bro.
fucking country
Like,
and I'm
bro, you
sitting
about
in
to piss me
Senate.
off, my nigga.
I'm in
Like,
Congress.
bruh, like
I'm
you about
one
to piss
step
me off,
ahead
bro.
of
Hey,
On
you.
hey,
some
What
real
you
Black,
shit.
want
let
to
him
hear?
let
On some
Black.
real shit, my nigga. Like you about to
Kelly,
piss me
be
off, bro.
quiet.
I just sat here and let
Kelly,
y'all talk for 5 minutes, nigga, and I get 2 words, and you sitting there trying to cut my shit off, bro.
yeah, let him finish his thought, y'all. We ain't gonna get mad at each other. We all love each
Like I
other up
said,
here.
bro. Like I said, A, there's a separation of church and state in this country. That's what makes America America. B, we have a constitution. Anything outside of that ain't America. So to answer your question, fuck no. First of all. And second of all, there's nobody gonna come and infiltrate this country. That's some fear tactic bullshit. The only motherfuckers that infiltrated this country is the MAGA cult that you fuck with. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
say the shit he was talking about though, that shit been happening for 2,000 some years, a spiritual war between the Christians and the fucking Muslims. That
Right.
shit ain't never
Hey,
happened like
at
that with
least you know, bro.
taking over.
Appreciate you taking time to understand that. I understand that. I'm taking it back to the tablets and everything. But like you on the right track. Trey, I ain't gonna talk to you because you kind of brainwashed. You what the people want to see. But like I still love you though. I still, hey, you entitled to feel however you want to feel. This America.
Hey, how many prices is Donald Trump lowered this year?
The gas prices, go check the gas
The
prices
gas
between
prices ain't
now
lower.
and Biden is
Gas
in
prices
office.
ain't lower. Sorry. Sorry.
I can attest that the gas is hot as a
Sorry.
motherfucker. And
Gas high.
ground beef is hot.
Wait,
Ground beef
no,
is
no,
hot in
no,
a bitch
Toya.
right now.
You say
Ground beef is
gas?
high as fuck. Ground beef is $27 for a 2.5 pound pack of the premium ground beef. You know what I'm saying? You know, what is it, 80/20? That ground beef is high as a bitch right now.
I'm trying to have that shit make sense though, because if the cost of energy goes down, that means the cost of production goes down. That means the cost of everything. If energy goes down, the cost of everything goes down as well. Why the fuck are prices still so high?
Your guess is good as mine.
Yeah, we
I'm
got
trying to
all this
figure it
tariff
out
money
too.
coming in. We got all this tariff money coming in. Why the price is still so high?
Right, I go to the store.
Exactly, because it's a fucking sham. That's why. That's the easy answer. I can give you a more detailed answer if you like, but that's the short answer. Look, all y'all gotta
Somebody
stop
talking to
falling
you.
for all these tricks and
Mac,
shit, bro.
hold on, Callie. Somebody talking to you. It said MAGA cult. We the reason America is still afloat. We aren't the ones that were told who our candidate was. She was selected. An Indian woman ran as a black woman. Okay, John Illuminati. He had something to say to you.
Well, that shows how intelligent you are, because she's half black and half Indian for one. And for two, if you let an orange white man tell you that a black woman ain't black, that's your problem, nigga. That ain't gonna never happen for me. And then the third part of that, MAGA is a cult. I mean, this nigga told y'all to inject bleach during COVID, and a lot of you niggas was about to do that shit. A bunch of goofy ass niggas on January 6th, fucking tearing down the Capitol for no good goddamn reason. Y'all in a fucking cult, bruh. And it's better, the sooner you accept it, the better, bro. Like, y'all look stupid as fuck to me. I'm laughing at y'all, nigga. Y'all the only ones think y'all doing some patriotic shit. You following a goddamn nigga that had 94 felonies and has failed at every business. This nigga's bankrupted casinos. So, listen, hey, that's y'all choice, bro. It
Shit,
ain't
he
on
got
me.
found guilty on sexual assault. I had to get that lady 5 pounds.
Right.
Shit, wicked.
Hey, she was grown though. She was over the age of what? 28? 28. That was legal. That wasn't no. Hey,
Shit,
you
look,
favorite.
that's
Yeah,
why.
but what about when he
Hey,
was
your
hanging out with
favorite
Epstein?
rapper
Was
do
all the
shit
girls
like
grown
that.
when he was
Hold
hanging
on,
out with
Jay. Like you
Epstein?
say, I let you talk. Now let me get my flow.
Oh,
Now fuck that. I want some understanding. Your favorite rapper nigga do the same shit and we don't say nothing. It's cool. It's culture. Nigga, I'm gonna throw them bands on and she gonna twerk that ass on me. That ain't sexual nothing. Nigga. Don't nobody say nothing about that because that's us.
Cause
But we want to go out here
ain't
with a
no
man.
rapper
Listen,
running for president. Don't
let's
nobody
check
give
this
a
out
fuck.
though. You ain't have to
The
pay
fuck
that
is you
woman
talking
nothing.
about, bro?
That's on that man pay grade. And she agreed to take the money and we gonna move on. So what the fuck is we talking about this for? She took the money and we're cool. Fuck it. It good.
Nah,
Now
she
she at
didn't
the
take the
point
money.
now.
She didn't
If she
take
at
the
the
money.
point now we talking about Diddy and shit, then it's no problem. It would have been a problem. But the man paid the woman. It's cool. She did good business. Fuck it. She didn't get her shit beat up for nothing.
So
She
are you?
made a
So
few
you're
licks.
so basically you're saying it's cool to sexually assault a woman as long as you pay her.
Fuck no, I ain't saying
Well,
that.
I mean,
But
that's kind of what you're
I
saying,
am
though.
saying
I
this.
mean, that's
Listen, I
kind of
will
what you're
hold
saying,
on,
though.
hold
I just
on.
want to get the
Just
clarification
check
on that.
this out. I will say this, nigga. If the price right and she wanted to throw that ass and I got the money, throw that bitch. Fuck it. That's America. Keep that shit real. What you gonna not? Fuck up out of here with that, man. You can't one hand the culture when you want it and then do it away when you don't. Man, fuck it. Keep that shit a
Hey,
bean.
So
That's the
basically, you're
difference
saying
between me and
sexual
you,
assault is
bro.
cool if you pay her. That's basically what you're saying, right?
What you
right.
saying? You go to
Sexual
the
assault
strip
is cool
club, huh?
if you pay
Listen,
her, right?
when you
That's
go to the
cool.
strip club and she throwing that
I
ass
mean,
and you pay her,
it's a
what that
yes or
is?
no
That's
question. I don't
SA.
need all
So it's the
these
SA when
Trump
you go to the
isms and all
strip
this
club.
bullshit.
Yes or no?
Is sexual assault okay if you pay her? Is that what you're saying?
Hey, so when you go to the strip club, what that is?
Look, you can't never get a straight answer from these MAGA motherfuckers.
But the
It's a yes
thing
or
I'm
is,
no
asking
question.
she
you a
wasn't
question.
It's
at a
a
I'm
strip
yes
just
or
asking
no
club.
you a
question, my
question.
nigga. It's a
Hey,
She
yes
I'm
or
just
no
wasn't.
saying.
question.
She
What
wasn't
you saying?
providing
But I'm just saying.
services for payment
With the
though. That
same
wasn't her
logic you
job.
saying, if I go to the strip club, is that not SA?
Black.
Them
She wasn't
Democrats be
providing
mad as money.
services
Nah,
for.
for
She
real.
wasn't providing services for pay. She wasn't
That's why he
providing
paid her. That's why
a
he paid her.
great
I
service.
understand I made a mistake.
No,
Listen,
she had
you
to
can
sue
make
him
a
to get
mistake.
paid.
But I'm just saying,
So
so you
you
can
can
make a mistake.
mistakenly rape a bitch.
No, he didn't persuade himself on it. He groped her. It wasn't
Say,
that. You saying it like he forced her down and then did all of that.
So
No.
you
Well,
can
he
go
shouldn't have
grope. So
did
you can
nothing,
go
did
No,
grope
he?
a
wait, let me
female as long
finish.
as you
No,
pay her.
no, let me finish.
It's okay
Let me
for you to
finish.
go
I don't
grope a
want you to
female as long
interrupt,
as you
Dre.
pay her. That's
Just
kind of what
no,
you're
I'm
saying.
just saying.
And
I'm
we
answering
trying
for
to
your
pin down
question.
what you're
Keep
saying.
trying
You're
to
tap dancing, nigga. I'm just trying to get a straight
bro.
answer from you.
If you let me talk, you would understand. I'm telling you, it wasn't that. It was a fucking grope. That's why she took the money and moved on. Next question.
Okay, so it's
If it
okay
was
to
that
grope a
big a
chick as
problem,
long as you
hey,
pay her. Is
listen.
that what you're
If it
saying?
was
Is
that
that
big
what
a
you're saying?
problem, why he
Is it
won?
okay to grope a chick as long as you
Fuck
pay her? Is that what you're saying?
no, fuck no.
Okay, well then
It's
why are
okay
you
to grope
supporting the
her if she
bullshit?
let you.
Then why are you supporting the bullshit?
I'm
If you
supporting
don't
the
agree
man
with it,
paid.
then why are you supporting it?
I'm just keeping it real.
No,
She
you
took the
just lost
money.
as fuck, just like the rest of these MAGA motherfuckers, bro.
You ain't making no
Again,
points,
you're
bro.
gonna support some shit that you don't even think is right. That's called being in a fucking cult.
Listen, dude, you're trying to sit here and pin sexual assault on the. I'm not taking that. That's on them if they got the money to do. I don't fuck around like that. My shit's consensual. If I grope you, you want me to touch you. And if not, shit, fuck, hey, I ain't touching you.
So you're
Simple.
saying that it's okay to grope a woman as long as you pay her? Is that's kind of what I'm getting out of this whole shit?
I'm not
I just
taking
want a yes or no to that question.
it. You ask yourself that question. What the
I
fuck?
know the answer. That's why I don't support the nigga you
Right.
support.
She took what? So Joe Biden went groping little kids?
No, he wasn't groping little
Get the
kids.
fuck up out of here with that. Get the fuck up
where the
out of
fuck
Oh,
you
here. He
see
know
that
God.
what it
shit?
is. That nigga
They
know
got
what
Joe
it
Biden
is.
on the Epstein
Yeah.
list.
Yeah.
They got
What?
Joe Biden. Swear to God.
Look, he
Creepy
ain't say
Joe,
that with no
nigga. You
confidence
think
at
the
all.
name Creepy Joe
Yeah,
come
nigga,
for
get the
no
fuck out of
reason?
here
Come
with all
on,
that
man.
bullshit.
That nigga say, yeah, yeah. Nah, Biden
That
ain't on that list.
he a terrific
He a
guy.
cult, but he ignores the fact that, like I said, it would be
Man, that shit ain't no
Democrats
hope,
in the
man.
Epstein
Supporting
thing.
a nigga who
Which one
supported the
was
KKK and you steady telling me about a fucking cult? KKK, and you telling me I'm in a fucking cult. You tell me who fucked up. I'm done. I'm done with this shit, bro. You tripping. Let me get up out of here and light that weed up, bro. Dre, you full of shit. I appreciate that, though. See, y'all was great.
Hassan, how you doing tonight?
No, I'm doing good. I'm doing. How you doing?
Oh,
How
my
you
bad.
feel about this conversation, Hassan?
No, this is a great back and forth, But politics is always dirty,
Yes, it
Um,
is.
yeah. So we got to understand one thing: this lovely country, from the outside world, right, is a business. They don't give a damn about anything, right? This country cares about money. The government, Republican or Democrat, they've been supporting dictators. They've been supporting these so-called terrorists. They're gonna sneak up and get your freedom. Now, the countries over there in Asia, Africa, the Middle East, when they fight these so-called terrorist group and stuff, they want the resources, the oil, the gas. If that government is not willing to give the resources, they're fucked. They're screwed. They're gonna be all over Fox News. They're the bad guys. These are the good guys. They know exactly what they're doing. So all this back and forth is insane. They know exactly who they back, and as long as they get whatever they want, the military base over there. Look what happened in Egypt. The Hosni Mubarak, he supported Europe, um, America for 30, 31, 30 years as president. That's not including his vice president, and he was the commander of the Air Force. Gave them information, let them have their bases. When the time came, boom, like that, they sold them out. Oh, you broke international law. You the blah blah blah. So what's happening is in Africa, if you watch in Africa, all these coups and overthrowing, they had enough. They're tired of the French. They're tired. So when you look at the world now, they don't give a damn. You can say terrorists, like you get the fuck out, like literally, like you're not stealing the resources no more. So now that's what's happening in Venezuela. There's a big oil reserves. Like, come on now, like the CIA is behind most of the drugs, and they've been working with the cartel. Now it's not even a conspiracy no more.
Right, right.
So now, when the Venezuela, like this is the same playbook they did in Iraq, the same bullshit. Like the Taliban, if you go back in the '80s, they were supporting them. They had a different name because they were fighting the evil Soviets, right? Then the Soviet died out. Osama said, "Get the hell out of our land." Oh, guess what? Osama's the bad guy. So it's the same playbook. Really nothing, just the faces. Doesn't matter, Republican or Democrat. So the Republican under Reagan, he was arming the Mujahideen at the time. So this is a
So you
dirty,
think
dirty.
it's more so like a reoccurring playbook, just the players
Yeah, it's
change.
Yeah, yeah.
propaganda. It's the same propaganda.
Mm,
So
that's a good analysis.
yeah, yeah. It's same thing. Just now in this country, they choose who they want to believe. It is what it is. So, but that's the playbook. So if Venezuelan president plays along, all this will be forgotten. Like he become America's best friend within 2 months if he
Mm.
plays willing to play the game. But in the end, and here's the sucky part about it: either he becomes an ally or an enemy. He's going to get screwed over either way. That's why everybody's going to Russia and China. At least
But
with the
didn't
West.
we just give them $40 billion?
Who?
Venezuela.
Oh, Venezuela fucked. I don't know about no 40 billion, but they fucked.
Who did
But
we give 40 million to?
I don't think they really worried about that shit.
Venezuela.
No, they're giving the 40 million to the opposition. They're building them up. Oh, this is the government. That's
Oh yeah,
yeah, that's who got the money.
Thank you. Thank you.
the lady who's against Maduro.
Yeah, yeah, whatever her
Oh,
name is.
okay.
Yeah, yeah. Now, when she becomes in power, that's who they planning to put her in power. She's the good guy, right? The moment whoever replaces says no, guess what is gonna happen? Oh, we're back to the boogeyman. He's gonna take over the world. We need to stop him, and blah 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 blah.
I just want to say this, bro. Um, America's foreign policy objectives and the decisions we make on foreign policy is separate from the decisions that we make here at home. And some of the objectives that we may have to play chess overseas, that shit ain't always gonna correlate 1 to 1 with what we're trying to do at home, bro. So you can't it's hard to make this it's hard to make a clear picture of some shit that's going on overseas and how it affects here, bro. So the only shit that really matters, bro, is the plans that the motherfuckers have for what's going on in this country, bro. And that is very easy to read. That's very easy to see. That's very easy to look at their votes. But people do not do that because that's called hard work. Okay, it's easier to sit and complain and say, "Oh, it's all both sides are on some." No, if you really look at what's going on, both sides are not on some bullshit. They may have been in the past, but today, in this very moment, there's two sides. There's one that's trying to take us one way, and there's one that's trying to take us another way. And that shit is very clear. It's not a both sidesism right now at this moment, bro. There's two separate realities that we living in this country, bro. And so y'all gotta kind of leave the conspiracy shit behind a little bit. Everybody knows that this country hasn't done the greatest for everybody, right? But we still all on this rock, and we still all got a chance to make shit the way we want it to be, bro. And so we can't lose sight of that.
So all I'm saying is I respect what you're saying, but you understand which party is promoting which agenda. If you're okay with your little girl competing with another man in a female sport, you support that party. If you don't, you support the other party. That in the middle shit is
That's
what's
not
valid.
true though,
You need
because
to
you
pick
just
a
that's a,
side, my G. Pick a
no,
side.
that's not true. That's not true because Vato asked you a question about Trump, and you said, "Well, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that part." But you still support your president, right? It's some things that I don't agree with. It's like you said, the males and female sports. I don't agree with that. You know what I mean? And that's kind of I don't agree with that type of shit. So I lean more towards the Democratic side, but when it comes to certain things, yes, there's certain things that I don't agree with, and I don't. But that don't mean that I'm sticking to the party,
I understand.
gun ho blazing, Democrat to the core. No, I'm not for. I'm not doing that for neither party because if, like I said, if a Republican come up there and they talking to the needs of my household, then I'm gonna vote for them. You know what I mean? It same the way go with the Democratic Party. I can't. You can't make me be loyal to either one because I know both sides has their evil side, their evil things that they do behind the scenes.
Here's the thing, bro. As a Democrat, we don't look up to motherfuckers as no king. It ain't no king. It ain't no dictator. Ain't no emperor in this bitch. We can criticize whatever the fuck we want. We don't like the policy. We go stand up for it. Whatever. If it go through, it go through. We don't fuck with it. But the problem that I have with you Republican MAGA motherfuckers, I don't ever hear y'all say nothing bad about Donald Trump. Y'all steadily bending over like he bends over. Right? He bends over for Russia and Putin, and y'all bend over for him. And it's a very some weird like BDSM type shit. It looks like, bro. I don't know, but to me,
Everybody,
y'all look like y'all in a fucking cult. Okay, because we criticize our people. We do what we got to do to make sure our leaders is doing what we want them to do. And I don't see that from y'all. Y'all just go along to get along. You know what I'm
I got
saying?
two
I've heard
questions
I've
for
heard
everybody.
I've heard Bayou Black on here
Hey,
flip flop in within
I,
2 minutes because
hey,
Trump said some shit that wasn't what he said because Trump said that he riding the Trump train. And so
I got
that's
two
how y'all
questions.
move.
Two
Y'all like
questions.
sheep. You know what I'm saying? We not sheep. You know what I mean?
I
We
got,
call
hey, I
motherfuckers
got two
out. If we
questions
don't
for
fuck with it, we
everybody
don't fuck
that's in
with it.
here right now. Hey, Toya, my
Yes.
first question is this: is it okay to acknowledge the person who set that straight? Like, why don't he get that acknowledgement for making that right or making that wrong or right? And my second question is, who do the Democrats plan on promoting as a candidate, or are they just going to wait and throw somebody else like they did last?
You talking about for
Nigga,
presidency? Or you
Yeah, yeah.
talking about as far as midterms elections? Well, I like I said, I just pointed out that Jasmine is running for midterms. There's another Democrat black man running for Michigan governor during midterms. Like they starting to pop out now, but it was a time where I was like, why the fuck they not showing us who we supposed to be voting for during
Thomas
midterms?
Massey for president. Fuck all that. Thomas
Thomas
Massey.
Massey. You
Yeah,
know, Governor Gavin is supposed to be running too.
man,
Gavin
fuck
Newsom.
yo. Thomas Massive, man. Fuck.
What is it about Thomas Massey? Because I ain't heard of him.
Man, he just a real hillbilly standing on business. I fuck with him. I fuck with him. He the only one who went head up with Trump.
Oh, okay.
And that lady who just quit, but she quit. She a quitter.
Gavin Newsom went head up with Trump. We just won an election in November going head up with Trump.
Oh yeah, Newsom did go head up with Trump.
Yeah, he
Newsom
did.
ass,
He
bro.
did go
Newsom
ahead. I don't like to
trash.
give Newsom credit, but
Come
yeah,
on, bro.
he
If
look
y'all gonna
funny.
tell the
I gotta
story,
give
tell the
you
whole
Trash.
story, my nigga. If y'all gonna tell the story, tell the whole
Keep
story,
it
my nigga.
real, man. Keep it real. Tell him Gavin Newsom some ass. Real talk. You can keep it real.
no, I gotta give Gavin some credit where he deserves that shit. He did go head up, but you know that transgender shit just where me and Gavin kind of lose.
Come on, man.
You
Who
know,
promoting
That's
that? What
you
side?
know
Why
what?
they?
A lot of people in Cali, like he got a lot of outside support, like from people like me that seen him just stand up for Trump. But people that live in Cali have it's kind of like I'm 50-50. Like I like what he did with Trump, but it's some things that he's doing in the state that I don't really fuck with. You
Mm.
know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
no, I would definitely agree with that. But here's what I'll say about Gavin Newsom, bro. He not scared to go head to head with Trump. Listen, I hear more about this trans LGBTQ shit from more Republicans than I do any Democrats or any gay people. Y'all talk about this shit more than gay people. And
Why is
that's
standing
the
up to
weird
Trump
that's
such a
the weird
hey?
fetish that
Why
y'all
is
got.
standing
Like
up to
you're
Trump
the
such a
nigga that
big?
you're the nigga that told me that the Q and the T is off of the LGBT. Like you niggas have all the trans news. I'm starting to think
like he
y'all
did black.
like
Yeah,
y'all
he
are on
did.
that side.
Kelly, he just
You
told us
niggas
about
are
that.
way tapped into
He
the
just
trans
told us
issues.
about
Is
that.
all I'm saying, bro.
shit,
He
really.
just told us about
It's
that
a
trans
problem.
rep. You
It's a
know,
problem because I
today.
articulate my intellectual shit to know different stuff. I'm telling you the facts that you don't know. You can talk about
Those
all
are
of this,
facts I
but you
don't give
got
a fuck about. I
listen.
don't give
Well,
a
hey,
shit
look,
about what no
you want to
trans
sit
gay
there and
person is
talk, but
doing.
when
That
I'm
shit
finished
don't
bless
affect
you
my
with a
bank
fact, you
account
want
in
to
no
talk.
way, shape, or
When you
form,
get
Right,
nigga.
but
finished, though, and
it's
I'm gonna
not
burn
really
your
the
ass up.
adult.
Watch
It's
this.
it's the
Soon as you
kids.
done.
It's the kids that they let change their fucking gender when they fucking young.
Nigga, they parents let them change their gender. I don't give a
Democrat
fuck
funded,
if your
Democrat
mama
funded
let
shit
you
you
cut your
talking
shit
about.
off,
Thank
then that's on you and your mama. I don't
Yeah,
give a
that shit
fuck.
shouldn't
That
be
ain't got
legal
shit to
though.
do with me or none of the shit my bank
So you
account,
okay
my
with that?
job.
You
That don't
saying you
got
okay
shit to
with
do
that,
with
Drake?
none of that.
So you okay with that?
Bro, I
Like
don't
if
give a shit. I live in California. It's been
Oh,
gay motherfuckers
oh,
walking around here since the
oh
hey,
fucking
no, that's
70s.
your
Like, I
party
don't
if
give a
pooper.
they
That's
shit.
your
if
party
they
But
Like,
pooper.
nigga,
okay,
adult
this
y'all
is my
niggas is
thing
people
fucking
is
I
though.
the
care,
stupid with
kids.
nigga.
that,
We ain't
bro. Y'all
doing
niggas
that.
is
We
stupid
ain't
with that
doing
shit.
that.
I don't give a shit
I
about what
care.
no gay motherfuckers doing. You want to be gay? Be gay over there. I don't give
We're
a fuck.
talking about the
You
kids.
want to cut your
The
shit off? You
kids.
want to cut your
The
shit off? Nigga,
kids.
be my guest. That's your,
The
hey, nigga,
kids,
that's on
Drake.
you. You gotta live that life, nigga, not
All
me.
right, bro. You got
But I'm
it.
not about to
See the
spend my
thing.
tax dollars
See,
on this shit. Like, nigga, what the fuck is y'all
see the
talking about,
thing
bro?
with the gay. When it comes to the gay agenda, for me, I don't like how when it became acceptable for adults to have laws and rights for themselves, they started pushing the gay narrative on TV and on cartoons and shit like that. Like, I believe that if grown folks want to make a decision, that's something that grown folks already did. It shouldn't be on our kids'
Right.
TVs and
Don't let
cartoons
kids
and
do that shit.
commercials
Right.
Thank you.
and shit
Your
Thank
like
you.
fucking
that.
brain not developed. That shit should not be legal in
Thank
no
you.
type of way.
Yeah,
Or
Thank
I don't
yeah.
think it should be legal because that's a decision you make as an adult. When
Now
you in
my
your
next
parents' house, you do what your parents
right.
tell you. You
Y'all
know.
need to be mad at Hollywood. Y'all mad, and again,
Right.
I say this shit all the time because people get their anger placed in the wrong spot. You
But it's
mad at the
only one
movies and
party
TV shows?
promoting that
You need
shit,
to talk
Drake.
to the
It's
Hollywood
only one
producers,
party
my
trying
nigga.
to promote
That's
what
the
you saying.
motherfuckers who putting all that shit out there.
You're
Ain't got shit to
crazy.
do with no politician, bro. Beat Hollywood is doing the Tyler Perry studio is doing that. That's the niggas y'all need to be
But
mad at. But now y'all don't want to get mad
Okay.
at them because they popular celebrities and all this other shit. Nah, bro, y'all gotta know
but
if
see,
y'all really want shit to change, bro. Y'all gotta know where to put y'all anger at, bro.
They
but
vote
see, as a
Democrat, right?
party, as a party, right? You have the right to say, I don't like this. I don't like this. And if more people stood up instead of letting the LGBTQ stand up, because they stand up and they get out there and they march and they'll fall out in the middle of the street with all that crazy ass shit to get what they want done. But if you had a counterparty to say, no, that's not right, we're not doing that, which is right now the Republican Party. But if it was Democrats in a Democratic Party that voice that, hey, I don't like this, I don't want this to happen. But what we do is, as a party, collectively agree that, okay, it's okay. You know what I mean? It's okay. Nobody stands up and says, no, I don't like this, because me, I don't like it. Kelly, if your son was, if you had a daughter, you wouldn't want her playing basketball with no big 6 foot ass boy. Talk about he a girl. You know what I mean? Like, I think if it was more people that could counter the LGBTQ community and say, nah, y'all need to keep that as an adult thing, then we
I
could
don't.
kind of
I
make
don't listen,
changes
bro.
that way.
Listen. I don't have a problem with that, bro. Like the bathroom shit, I'm not with. Right? The men and women competing in the same sport, I'm not with that shit either, bro. But I'm also not with people being discriminated against. And I'm
Right.
not. I don't have a problem with gay people
Ooh.
having rights as long as they rights don't infringe on my rights. I don't give a shit. So again, bro, a lot of this shit has been mixed up, and there's been a lot of false narratives put into a lot of this shit. You can have the bathroom issue. I don't agree with that either. I don't agree with the men and women and kids same sport. I don't agree with that either. But that's basically the only two things that I don't give a shit about. The rest of that shit doesn't affect me at all. And so, if those are the two issues that everybody's mad at, let's get it behind those two issues. But don't try to make it seem like the overall shit about gay people getting rights and Democrats are about trans shit. Like, come on, bruh. Like, that's where the shit gets goofy. That's where it gets political. That's where it gets spin. And I'm just not with the spin, bro. Like, I'm not.
Well, hold on. I think I had one more thing that I wanted to bring up before I close out this show, and that was this. Was it? Oh yeah, y'all remember that black lady that was mentally, she was pronounced deceased, but they kept her alive because she was pregnant. Y'all remember that? Y'all don't remember that? They kept her alive because she was pregnant, and they incubated, built the baby basically. Well, the baby been born with all these different brain, like medical issues, where the family has to be financially responsible for this baby that the government actually forced that woman to have. Every time Black drop down and come back, I can't hear y'all.
Yeah, I hear you. You good.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, so yeah. So the baby, they making this family come up with the money for Adriana Smith. That's her name. Hey, Lady B. That's her name. They making the family be responsible for this baby when actually the mother had passed away way before the baby was born. They kept the mother alive so that she could, carry this baby full term. And then even while she was deceased, they delivered the baby and made the family responsible for this baby that was born with all these medical conditions. And now the family is asking for people to help them. For me, it pissed me off that the family is even in this situation now, because th- they could have let that baby pass on with the mama. You know what I mean? But they kept that mama alive so that she could deliver a not medical, not functioning properly baby. You know what I mean? And now the family is asking for help. I just wanted to know what y'all thought about this.
Listen, man. The healthcare shit is all fucked up, and that's where they getting people, man. And so we just got to be vigilant about our rights and our healthcare. You know, I think honestly, I mean, it's kind of up to the family what's going on with the mom. I think the family has like whatever say is going on if they're gonna keep her on
No,
life support or nothing.
the family
No.
didn't want to keep her on life support. The family wanted her to go ahead and pass, but the hospital, and because of the abortion laws, wouldn't let her go ahead and pass because she was carrying a child.
Oh, okay. Well, no.
And
If the
because
family
she
didn't,
was
if the family
deceased,
wanted her,
yeah, because she was deceased, they kept her alive to, keep nutrients flowing to the baby so the baby could be born. But they knew that the baby was going to be born with birth defects because the mama wasn't alive for a good portion of the pregnancy.
Yeah, right. No, if the family was against it, then I mean that's kind of where it stops for me. Like, you know what I mean? I see. Again, as a Democrat, we respect people's rights. We're not going into people's operation rooms and delivery rooms and trying to make decisions on what they should do. That's that the family had whatever they decision was. I whatever that decision is, I ride with them. And if the hospital did something different, they in the red to me.
Black, what you think?
Uh, at that point, it's like I can't determine the logic you gotta have in that moment. Cause like it's like I understand she's deceased and the family don't want it, but like that's still a legacy. Like that's still something that you could
But
develop from that. Like
now that legacy is costing money because it do have birth defects and the family can't afford it.
now at that point, like it's like I wouldn't put that on the family. If I've told you what I needed as a family, because I'm pretty sure if anything else came and we wanted to pull the plug, it was just her, we could do that. But you're telling
But
me based off how you feel if you want to keep this going. Like I understand some people like how you value life, but I can't make the family accountable for something that you took upon yourself you wanted to do.
but that's what your party is doing, though. That's what your party supports.
I can understand this, like, hey, it's here, like that's your people. That's what I'm saying. That's your people.
But
Money or
then, but
not, we
then,
got to
but
figure
but
this out.
but then here's the thing. Here's my problem with that, right? Because they're gonna force her to have the baby, and then the mom's dead, and then the baby has a bunch of problems. And is Trump and the Republican Party gonna help? Are they
We
gonna
don't want to
assist,
put that. Listen,
or are they
No, they
gonna be
done
up
cut
there?
back on Medicaid services and shit already. You know what I mean? They already done cut back on Medicaid. People have to reapply for food stamps and all that shit. So
I don't want to put that on the
Okay, so
person.
you,
I
so
want to
you,
put that
so
on the
so you.
hospital.
Hold on. So you force. So again, this is what doesn't make sense to me about Republican politics because this is
Why
their
are you
core issue.
making this a
This is your.
Republican and
This is
Democrat
their core
issue?
issue right here, which is abortion, right? So if you're gonna force a mother to have a child, then the mom dies and the baby don't got no support. The baby got all kind of problems. The baby don't got no support. But yet the Republicans are just as late as November was arguing against poor people getting the services they need. So how do those two things square up, right? They're gonna force you to have the baby. When the baby get here, they ain't gonna give you no support. That's the stupid backwards ass shit that you MAGA Republicans support. And until
Why?
somebody make sense to me, it just don't.
I'm finna make it crystal clear for you right here. Why are you having a fucking baby and you know you can't support it?
no, that's not. See, that's not this case. In this
No,
case, like,
that's what
hold
Drake just
on.
tried to make it.
But see, listen, you know, it's all different circumstances on why women need abortions. It's not just she was out there raw dog fucking and got pregnant. Some people needed abortions because their body really can't carry it, or they will die if they try to produce a baby. You get what I'm saying? It's different reasons why preeclampsia is maybe a reason why somebody can't carry their fucking baby full term. It's so many reasons why a woman can't carry a baby for full term, and they took away the right to abortions on all. It don't matter. It don't matter. The government has to approve that the hospital can give you an abortion. Like, it's really like one of them type of calls. Hey, she is about to die. Can we go ahead and perform the abortion? But even in this case, like Lady B said, she was 9 weeks when she passed. I can see if she was in the third trimester, but to keep her above ground and make her and her family suffer to grow a baby is wrong. And that was a governmental call. It wasn't the hospital couldn't do nothing, the family couldn't do nothing, but the government forced them to keep that woman alive. 9 weeks, that's 4, 8, 12. That's about 5 months.
Right.
Well, 4 months. That's like 3.5 months or some shit like that. You know what I mean? So that's a long time to be dead growing a baby. And now this baby got all these mental issues and shit like that. So I just feel
Let's
like it's
let's
wrong
let's
for the government to make those type of calls and then force the family to be financially responsible for these medical conditions that the family didn't even want the baby to be born with.
Now let's play this out, people. Right? That's one case in one state in one
Oh
that
yeah,
affects one
she said
family.
9 weeks. 4, 8, 12. That's 3 months. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so
Barely
that's one case
3
that affects
weeks.
one family. But that shit projected out to everybody, bro. That means no female is gonna have say over their own body. If they keeping you alive when you're supposed to be dead to have a baby, to me, I think that's going a little far. And I think that if that is the type of politics and policies that this MAGA crowd is presenting, I think that's some demonic ass shit.
Yeah, that's true. But y'all know it's about to be my lunchtime, so I'm about to get up out of here. Hassan, did you want to add something to that real quick?
No, I mean, just protect the baby. At least do the best you can to save the baby. But that's it. But great show, great topic. Salute to everybody.
Thank
Salute.
you, Hassan. Thank you for hitting the panel. Thank you for supporting always.
So look,
Okay, Miss America said one thing. She said, and they called organizations for help, and we don't have got funding because he's running so much from businesses who sponsor to fund opportunities from the feds. Yeah, the people they can't get help like they need it when it comes to their baby. And then right now, there are more people unemployed than we have jobs in the United of States. So people are getting laid off in record numbers. So Bayou Black, you my nigga, but when you wrong about this economy. We ain't nothing great again right now, and I'm waiting on it. I told you, if he make America great again by the end of his term, you got my vote.
Mhm. Appreciate that. I got you, love.
He said, Lady B said, and I'm glad I got my tubes tied when I did, cause ain't no man gonna force me to do shit with my. I choose not to. I feel you with my body that I choose not to, and that's true. The government, I really feel like, should not be able to tell you what you can and cannot do. Even God give you free will. So why do the government feel like they can come and say you can't or you can? Even God say you can do whatever you fuck you want to, as long as you're ready to go to hell afterwards. You know what I mean?
nah, but that ain't government. That's the Republican government. I think we need to be very clear when we talking about these things because that ain't government. That's the Republican government. And again, that's what you get with Republican governments is them all in your
John
business,
Illuminati.
all in your
How do you
motherfucking
know
house.
that unemployment is low when we haven't even got a report for, what is it, October and November? So it is really no way to really prove that. But y'all, I'm about to end this because I'm gonna go on my lunch, and I'm not gonna. I can't spend my lunch talking to y'all.
Yeah. Before
But
you
bye, blood, bye, you black. Salute
All right,
Hassan.
peace out.
so check
Salute
out the
Cali
video I
Dre.
put
I
in the
just got a couple of
the
updates
chat.
for y'all though,
Toya.
real quick. Um, one thing I got. Oh shit, I'm trying. Okay, one thing I got is y'all know CB dropped their book. Hold on. CB dropped her book, Still Her, The Woman K Couldn't Kill. And I started reading it today. I got it in the mail today and I started reading it. And y'all, it is really, really good. It's so good that I feel like I need to get an interview with her. I need to get an interview with CB. Me CB is somebody that I have encountered on panels and shit like that, but I really never have got to know CB, or so I really want to interview CB as an author because she is a published author now, and who knows, CB might grow to be some big publishing author one day. And I would like to say that I got to sit down and do an interview with her, And my internet is back jumping. Well, my laptop is back working because I upgraded my RAM. So Saturday, I believe, I hope, Saturday, me and the author, formerly known as CB, Courtney Brown. Courtney Brown will be hitting the panel so we can talk about her new book, Still Her. I was gonna do like I'll read it and come back with like different points that I see and we could all talk about it. But why not just talk about it with the author? You know what I mean? Why not let us just talk about the book with the author? So Saturday, that's something that I got going on. I think Sunday I might have part two with Jazzy Mack. So just trust and believe. Your girl is out here working, even at while I'm at work. I'm at work right now, so y'all hear the noise in the background, but I'm out here working, man, and uh, I'm just really trying to. I don't know. I just want to do something, and right now I feel like what I'm doing is the path that I want to be on, bringing y'all information. You know what I mean? So salute, Rose. Thank you for checking in. So yeah, that's what. So Saturday, I got to sit down with CB. I'm trying to lock in Jazzy Mack. Jazzy Mack is so busy. She's doing great things in the community of Fort Worth. I'm so proud of her. So she is busy, busy, but hopefully I can get her locked in for Sunday. So those are the things that I got going on. I'm gonna try to bring my guys. Them my guys, boy. That's the gang right there. Cali Dre and Bayou Black with his mega ass. Them my guys. We can sit like I'm gonna still try to bring them to y'all on a weekly basis so we can break down some of this shit and politics. I know me by myself trying to bring y'all to politics it sometimes can be a little boring and drawn out, but I think Bayou Black giving his MAGA views and Cali Dre giving his Democratic views and me just being in the middle kind of give politics a little bit of a spice. So that's the direction I'm going on, man. Uh, Salute to everybody that checked in. If you didn't have time to hit the like button, make sure you hit the like button now. If you're catching the replay, drop me a comment in the replay comment section and let me know that you caught the replay, please and thank you. And if you want to support the channel, man, my cash app is Toya. I mean, it's Toya baby. No, let me stop lying. My cash app is Toya up 22. So if you want to support the channel in that way, you can. Uh, but just know I'm moving towards positivity and giving y'all information. All that other shit is for the birds. I'm not arguing with you bitches. I'm not screaming and yelling with you hoes. I'm not doing none of that shit. I've been on this app 5 years. I'm not doing that shit no more with none of you. So salute to y'all. I hope y'all have a good rest of y'all night. It is my lunchtime officially. So toodles.
Only thing that's on my mind is who's gonna run this town tonight. Yeah, I said it, we are. This is Rock Nation. Pledge your allegiance.